All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 3 of the Loyal Legacy podcast. As soon as he gets in frame, we'll let you know. To my right,
Esteban Garcia.
To my left,
Jose.
And it's the BU double G. So earlier today, we threw out the question: what are your top 3 hype songs? Song you hear, whether it gets you hyped up, training, fighting, running, cleaning, whatever, it don't matter. But what are your 3 top hype songs? So I think we're gonna start. We're starting with Steven. Steven, what are your
you ready on that?
Hot hype songs?
Been thinking about it on the way down here and whatnot. And I was gonna ask because earlier when we talked about it, I wasn't sure if we were talking about 3 different hype songs for different situations or just
your top 3 for regardless.
I'd have to say one that just gets me wanting to dance or just clean, do anything really is La Chona from Canas de Tijuana, that's automatic right there. Other than that, I like one that I've always said is, my theme song to a point is Off Night by Woody. That one always gets me, ready for the evening.
Absolutely.
Function and shit. And then the third one, that one's up in the air, I got so many that I can't really choose.
Let's see one.
That last one, but I say Norte Raise Me by Big Rome. Actually, I'll change that to Cruel Summer by Big Rome. Always gets me pumped for whatever.
Right. Jose, what are your top 3 hype songs?
Man, dude. That's a hard one, man.
It is.
That's a hard one.
I feel like it all depends on your mood,
It does.
What you're doing,
it
know
does.
what I mean? Like,
But regardless of what you're doing,
something
that you throw on, you're just gonna get hyped.
I know one of them that back in high school when we used to, act stupid and shit was it was a Twisted song.
Adrenaline Rush.
Adrenaline Rush. That has to be one of them.
I knew it as soon as you said that.
That has to be one of them. Man, I know POD got some nice songs too that get me going.
I fuck with Boom.
They sing about fucking Rey Mysterio's intro and shit.
The Youth of a Nation? All right.
Yeah, so I'd have to go with something off POD. Automatically gets me hyped up a little bit. And then for the third one, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna help. Wolfpack, NWO Wolfpack. Yeah. I have to go with that Wolfpack, man.
Okay, so he got a decent 3, as both of you guys do. I say top of my list, hands down, no matter what, anything to get somebody hyped up, especially for me. California Love, Tupac, Dr. Dre. That's a strong one for me. The next one, I'm gonna have to go from there, completely left field, and go for Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. That's my shit.
I don't know that.
And 3, take it back, early 2000s. I'm gonna go No Problem by Lil Scrappy.
Okay.
I don't think I know that one either.
So you know what?
Probably if I heard it.
One song too that when it first came out got me hyped up was T.I. Ready for Whatever.
Oh yeah.
That one was a fucking hit too.
Some T.I. is dope. I still rock the 50.
Since you brought up left field, I'd have to throw one in there to Sickness by Disturbed.
Oh yeah. So we're just going some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Cause I would honorable mention. I showed you earlier. Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
That's just that's like Game of Thrones. Pull my sword and start swinging.
It was funny when we got to Tahoe on Sunday. We stopped at the gas station and get some snacks and whatnot. And I was with 2 of my friends, and I was like, I'm put on some hype music, you know, kind of like you said, you know what I mean? And for some reason, the only song that came to my head was, what's it called? Dragular? By
Rob
Rob Zombie, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rob Zombie,
Yeah, and we were
Rob
cruising
Zombie
down the
always
strip
gets
in
you going.
Tahoe, just bumping that shit out loud.
Bunch of Mexicans
Yeah.
look like the Rob Zombie.
Yeah, because it was me and Toyana in the
He put
front,
him in
and
my
Bobby
phone.
was in the back.
That's who was fucking weird.
Shit was cracking.
That's how it goes, though. I used to listen to that
Can you
hard.
see the live chat? It's not popping up over here.
All right, folks, we might be having some minor difficulties with the live chat. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are
Might be
working.
like a little button you push to bring it up. So that's how you have to do it on the phone.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn that volume down. My bad. I currently have no live chat going. We do have one watching. So thank you for tuning in. If there's more, we can't see you just yet. But since our live chat's not working, I'll go. I did get a couple songs feedback from a few people. My Cuban friend Delilah. She's not Cuban.
Cuban being.
Ah, yes, Cuban.
She says, Faded by Kanye West or Man of the Year by Schoolboy Q. Kanye, I fuck with his first album. Haven't been a fan of anything he's really done since.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q, he's pretty dope. Yeah, I fuck with a few of his songs. Pretty cool. Shout out Delilah for tapping in with your answers. Alicia, I know that's right.
Star Wars theme song.
First one is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
What?
I don't know how that hypes you up. I mean, okay.
I mean,
Kinda
to each his their own, I guess.
Yeah, something.
That's fucking weird.
She gave second is 92 Explorer by Post Malone. Now, I'm not sure if,
Post
I mean,
Malone.
I'm pretty sure that one doesn't ring a bell. Top of my head.
I think one Post Malone song that would kind of get you hyped is Rockstar, I think it's called.
I fuck with Post Malone.
Yeah.
His shit's dope.
That song I like.
Wet Dreams by J. Cole, absolutely. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. That song's getting you hyped up. Don't let me find out. But that's grown folk shit. Leave that song alone. And so she gave a couple more that, now these are, a couple of them are absolute trash, and one of them I fuck with. So her honorable mentions or other songs I guess I would get her hyped up is Bodak Yellow by Cardi, Trash and B.
Trash.
Absolute garbage. She also has My Type by Saweetie. Ratchet ass.
Isn't that that's the TikTok jam right now? Huh?
You know she's ratchet listening to that shit. And Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Now, not gonna lie, Sign of the Times by Harry Styles, I do get down with that song.
Yeah.
Seen him in concert. He put on a good show.
Pretty fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I like it. I like that song. And there's a history behind that song for me, because every day that I took Bella to school for her 6th grade year, I listened to Harry Styles on the way to school, blasting it, and she hated it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's like everything else you do on.
yeah, pretty much. But every day I put that song on, she would just curl down in the seat like,
sink.
nope.
Just-
I put the fucking windows down, the volume up. We were bumping. That's fucked up, but my dad did it to me.
Yeah.
Fucking roll up to school, fucking just bumping the most twang country I've ever heard in my life. In the tow truck, lights going, fucking, he thought he was the shit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. But those are a couple of responses that have come in so far. I think Alicia's got the weakest of all so far. So any other
Go all day, you know what I mean?
you
Just-
could barely come up with 3.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we start breaking it down for, like, if you were going to go get in a fight, what would you listen to? Or if you were going to go drinking with your friends, or, you know, kind of like what Alicia was, a couple of her songs, you know what I mean? Those are, like, different kind of
Yeah.
hype, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
they're
hype-
different, you know.
So hype if I'm like we're gonna go fight somebody or whatever, like
What the
mean,
fuck's
shit.
going on with this?
Listen
With
to
this?
some Bone Crusher. Fucking, if we're getting ready to put it down, I guess. Fucking anything like Keith Sweat. Yeah. I mean, you have to go like T.I. and Chris Brown, Private Show, some Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
But you know, those are different stories for different times, folks.
Yeah.
There is something we do got to touch on revolving somewhere in that area, but we'll get to that a little later, or we can get to it now. It depends on what you guys, how you guys are feeling.
Shoot it.
We're just cracking it off early, or what?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, folks. I mean, I guess we're just gonna dive in, but I myself, I consider myself a captain of the EBG. Now, we've had discussions before. Some people think it's not cool. They don't like it.
The fuck is the EBG?
The Eat a Booty
EBG,
Gang.
homie. EBG,
I mean,
Yikes.
that's a little rough.
Yeah.
You know what?
Rough my ass. It's going down.
There's 1,000 views.
Hey,
Yeah, I represent the EBG,
I know that's right.
EBK, NSL, you know.
Depends on how many of these I drink, you know. But hey, I guess. No, man, just.
I mean, it's got to be clean. You know, it's got to be ready. But why not?
He represents EBG, but he's a family man. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
on special occasions.
Oh, that's that bougie part. He ain't got to the ratchet yet.
But yeah.
For some reason, our live chat isn't working. I can't figure out why.
So live chat's down.
So if you want to chime in, shoot us a. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching, you got one of our numbers. So shoot us a text
shoot us
message,
a text, hit us up on Facebook,
Facebook Messenger,
Snapchat, Messenger, Instagram.
and we got 7 viewers.
You know,
I'm trying to fuck with it. That's why I keep getting out of picture.
it might
But
be
I
something
can't.
you had to set up before you started.
Well, I didn't
don't know.
nothing. I didn't fucking touch nothing, dude.
It's weird.
All right, so we can still rock without a live chat. If you're tuning in,
Yeah, if you're tuning in and you wanna function, you know,
hit
give us
us
a
up
text
somehow.
somehow.
Hit that party line.
Yeah, call us. You know, come on live.
So now that we got past the part that Jose's a little sissy, he hasn't become a man yet. He ain't
Hey, you know,
EBG.
one thing your dad always used to tell me about fucking growing my beard. He's like, you always gotta fertilize
Yeah,
it.
you gotta
You
fertilize
know how you fertilize it?
Absolutely.
Obviously, that's why I don't fertilize.
But my shit was
uh,
way more banging than your guys' shit.
Ooh.
I shave mine, and I have to shave twice a day. That's how fertilized mine is.
don't fucking
Get
listen.
the fuck out of
Dude, I'm
here.
a fucking 3-time state champion.
I mean, unfertilized.
No,
Yeah,
fertilizing. They say my fertilizing is the best, is what they say. But anyways,
I cut my shit off fucking about a month and a half ago, and it's getting long again.
yeah,
It's getting over fertilized. There's little gray hairs in there.
yeah. That's what experience brings. You know what I mean?
Wisdom or
Yeah.
old age. I mean,
Yeah.
take a pick. But I'm young.
Where you getting your fertilizer from? No, just kidding.
Don't you worry about
Where
that.
them grays coming? No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's a funny story you say that about Big Jose, because I remember him telling me the same thing all the time, and I was explaining to one of my little homies at fucking at work, you know, because I had a fat beard. We were looking at a video of it today. I had a fat one. I just got tired of it, you know what I mean? But he was like, "Hey, how can I get one like you?" You know what I mean? My little Colombian friend.
Look at this guy.
And I told him, I was like, you know, you gotta handle your business. Oh, I don't really like doing that. I was like,
What?
wow. Yeah. I was like,
No.
what? He's like, yeah, I mean, I do and I have, you know what I mean? But
We're in the middle of live stream. Okay.
hello,
All right, so Jose, Steve's got
hello.
to take that phone call real quick.
What's up now?
Everybody already knows who that is.
Steve's in trouble.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
But okay, are we?
They want to get it. They want in on this or what?
EPG.
Who that?
Text me.
Who's that? Who is that?
Anyways,
Brittany, stop
yeah.
interrupting the live stream. Find
So,
out after.
yeah, I told him, you know, I was like, yeah, I do it. He's like, I don't like it. And I was just like, you know, you like it in return? He said, yeah.
I don't know, what? One way?
You gotta handle it, both issues, you know what I mean? But yeah, he told me that, I was like, what? It's just unheard of.
That's right. That's kid shit. That's kid shit.
Yeah, I gave up on the beer thing.
Wait, did you give up on it, or you just couldn't do it?
I had one. I had a huge one.
You had one for like a week.
No,
Yeah.
I remember.
No. I had it for a cool little minute, and I've done it twice. But no, it's just not for me. I like this right here. Every once in a while, I'll shave this right here and expose the butt chin. But for the most part, I like to,
You know what fucked up? If I shaved this, I probably wouldn't have a chin no more. I had that dangler down there, that turkey neck,
yeah,
that turkey ass Tuesday. So I could never shave this. What about you? When's the last time you fully just shaved all of it?
Man, last time I fully shaved it, it's been a while. Veronica doesn't like it. I was actually trimming up my beard and I messed up, or my mustache, and I messed up, and so I had to just cut it. It was short, and she told me I can never do it again.
Yeah.
So
and when I shave everything, I look like I'm fucking 10 years old. Maybe.
I look like Homer Simpson, I guess people were telling me. I don't know why.
Maybe more like
well, no, he's yellow, so
maybe more like Hank Hill.
Yeah, no, I've only, since I first had my little peach fuzz, to be honest with you, I've only shaved it 2 times my whole life. My mustache. I've shaved everything else, but my mustache, only 2 times my whole life. Since the first little hair fucking sprouted.
See, I've only done it once. And it was the first day of senior year in high school. Absolute bullshit. I was trying to trim it up real nice. I literally dropped the clippers and took fucking just whole side down. Just gone.
Funny.
Oh man, I look like the weirdest little kid you've ever seen. Hated it. Since then, I'll trim it down, trim it short, shave all the extra shit off. But this, only once. I trimmed it down real short a couple times. But I still don't. I look funny.
Actually, I just trimmed my shit today. Veronica's always getting on me because Jack will come over and cut my hair right and clean me up, and I'll just let it ride until he comes back. And she's always yelling at me. And today I was like, I guess we'll be live. So I'm clean it up a little bit.
My brother Tony, scared to come on the show for one.
Yeah, he is.
But
he's on lockdown.
he jocks your beard pretty heavy.
I know he does. Tone, it's cool.
He's always, every time
Give me
we see
some
you, dude,
tips.
he's like, I fucking love fucking Bug's beard. And I was like, whoa, buddy.
Hey, when your toes healed, come over and talk to me.
That's just nasty.
Teach you how to do it.
Still broken?
Oh, yeah, that's just ugly.
That
That's
shit
funny, man.
hurts, though, for real. Like, that shit hurts bad.
He said he thinks he popped a blood vessel. That's why it's all.
I told him, he better go get that shit checked out.
I told him to get a blood clot or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's
He
fucking,
fucking cut his foot off.
cut that toe off for
Already,
sure.
Fuck it. Well, stop there. Go to his fucking leg. Cut his fucking leg off.
Damn,
Put me in
he
a
was
fucking
zero
wheelchair.
100 real quick.
Veronica's fucking mom got her fucking leg cut off. Or up to her knee. Nah.
She comes over here with the falsie.
You haven't seen her. It's her biological mom.
I was like, dude, she
Over
fucking
here
walks like a.
whispering, it's got a microphone right
It's pretty for man.
But
That shit's pretty crazy, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
from something like that.
What?
Nah, I guess she had a blood clot or something. Well, I guess that's what it was. Same thing.
So I got something I want to bring to the table that we kind of already said we wanted to talk about, but so with that message we all got from Gonzo yesterday,
Man.
So,
he wants to bring the champion. I wore this jersey just because of that. He wants to bring the champion out of retirement. So,
Okay, so I get it. You're rocking the Bulls jersey, or the Jordan that you should be wearing, because your basketball play would be like Jordan and the Wizards.
No.
Because
I should be wearing a Ben Wallace jersey. Like I have Ben Wallace, half Derrick Rose in his prime.
Let me tell you what jersey you should be wearing. Kwame Brown.
He was a G.
He was absolutely not. Look, we got Kwame Brown over here.
Who was that? Who played for the Lakers? He was good for a minute, and then he started getting all fucked up.
Bynum? Andrew Bynum?
Andrew Bynum?
Yeah, he's trash.
Yeah,
So we got Kwame Brown. Heavy. And we got over here. Oh shit! Who was another one?
What?
Just someone that couldn't play for shit.
Oh, you're fucking drunk, dude.
I give Jose like a Rasheed Wallace.
Absolutely not.
No.
Ron Artest.
Absolutely
Ron
not.
Artest. Lockdown,
look like that.
Lockdown defense right there, man.
No, but
I mean, back in the day in my prime, oh yeah, Benny Wallace, easy Benny Wallace.
Did you ever have a prime?
I swatted this guy. Yeah, dude, come on, man. That's
Honestly,
my brother wanted to drive on me.
It is. That's what. Yeah. I mean, but we all gotta admit, we've been talking shit on the post and everything, or the group chat or whatever. But we all had our good days.
We had our good days.
And I'm not even talking about like one day every once. I'm just saying we had a part in our life where we.
Well, you know, even at the same time, you know, we all balled together and we were all pretty solid. And I'll give it to Juan. He was always. Balling was life for him.
Juan Cruz, my brother. Let me tell you, I still to this day don't understand how you have the ugliest shot.
Yeah,
everything went in.
He does.
But everything went in.
Cocks it back and fucking he has a sick ass shot.
That's funny.
But,
nah, it ain't it's an ugly shot.
Yeah, but
they all fall down.
All right, we got a live chat. So if you guys want to shoot a message, talk about your top 3 hype songs. You know,
let us know how you feel about the
shoot it through.
So a little backstory on this group chat basketball message. Joaquin Torres, Jack Torres, whatever he call himself today. So what do you want?
You can't dribble. Just quit it.
Absolutely not.
Quit it, dude.
He said August 2nd.
August 2nd.
So it's 3-on-3 is what he wants, right?
Yeah.
There's only random. 6 of us.
Yeah. So it's gonna be random.
Okay, but he said the one winner takes all the money. So there's only 2 teams.
See, that's what I thought too, but you go back and you read it again, it's winning team takes all.
Oh. Okay,
so I was thinking about it all day. I was like, fuck, I don't want to end up having to play against like Juan, you know what I mean? Especially if we're doing it all in one day. You guys would be lucky.
Right. Okay, let me ask you.
I'm only playing one game and I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
I can't even walk to the park, and the park's like 4 houses down.
Yeah, I think it should be like a 3-weekend series or something. Like it shouldn't be 3 games of 21 back to back to back.
No, nobody's surviving that but me.
Yeah.
So hold on,
bear killer.
Let me ask you this again. Why do you say that? You just hope it's not Juan. I used to pause. I used to D you up so bad in high school.
Yeah, but we're different.
Bro, I was the original founding member of the SWAT team.
No, you were not.
Absolutely.
I was older than you.
That's fine. You could be older, but
I was
while you were
shit out of
up on the side of the court, I was getting 15 blocks.
You gotta admit, dude. When we played all those fucking full court games out there with everybody. I was the best defender out there.
You never ran the full court.
Bet me.
Bet.
I will, dude. Come on,
bring
man.
some proof. I wish you
Brian. Brian knows.
No.
Brian knows.
He did.
Remember Big Old Jim?
Jim.
Okay.
Jim.
Brian the Fine Wine.
Hey,
I played with him a couple times, not too much.
Am I the only one that still fucking thinks back like, oh, Jim was a little fucking terrifying to play with?
I mean, he was a big guy. You know.
I mean, in reality, you know what I mean. At that age, you know what I mean. I wouldn't say I was like hella scared of him, but
you were fucking terrified, as all of us were.
Yeah, but not like super vicious. You know what I mean? But we did know that. Okay, this dude just got out of prison. He's fucking yoked,
and he was
a military flat top haircut.
He was a celly with fucking what's that dude's name? That crazy ass dude.
Marilyn Manson?
Charles Manson. Yeah, he says he
never even had celly.
He said he's a celly with Charles Manson. He was like, I don't know.
Another reason to terrify.
Who knows, man? I mean, I wasn't really scared.
But
I stopped and threw the ball at the fucking wall, dude.
It came back and hit him. And then another time he kicked the ball and it came back and hit him. Remember when he broke his finger? Yeah. And he was like, pull it. And Joe's like, no, I'm not going to pull it. He's like, you better fucking pull it. He's like, no, you're going to fucking hit me. He's like, I'm going to hit you if you don't pull it. And he fucking goes behind the pole of the fucking thing and he's like, and just takes off running. And his fucking dad, Jim, takes off running after him. That was funny. But yeah, I That was like every day.
What's up, Mary Dixon?
All week.
What's up,
I'm
Chucho?
thinking we can get, if Jack really wants to run this as a tournament, we can get more than 2 teams.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can.
I mean, that's just...
Crazy story is, I kid you not, like 3 hours after we were all talking shit about the one with Jack, I come back from lunch and my Colombian friend's like, hey, are you down to play basketball? And I was like, yeah, dude, we've been talking about it, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, it's me, you, his nephew. And he's like, we have to find one other person. We're going to go against Rafael, Josie, Diego, and Gonzalo.
I'll go play. Been a while. I mean,
You gonna call your cousin?
Big shot Bob?
Yeah, since it was a work thing, I was like, we'll get Bobby, you know what I mean? But if you're down to play, it doesn't have to be a work thing. But and they were pretty much saying the same thing. You know, we all fucking throw in 25 or whatever. So now I got 2 tournaments going on.
So why don't we work it where maybe let's, you know, like I said, let's do this a fucking 3-week tournament. 3-week tournament, and let's get everybody to play.
Okay, so the other question is, where are we going to do this at?
I don't want to do it at Green Valley School.
I don't think you can do it at Green Valley School.
You could.
I think you get kicked out of there so quick.
I mean,
we need to find somewhere nice. I was even thinking the sports complex, but we definitely can't go there.
Everything would be shut down.
Lemmy Park would be weird. That they might have it locked up though. They might have the gate locked.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
No, because they said they went and played yesterday. I'll have to ask them, but they said it was right there by the sports complex. I don't know if it was.
Well, I think there's a park right behind it.
Yeah, that's where they said they played. So maybe there.
I don't want to play on double rim though. I can't do that.
Yeah, fuck double rim either. So the only other question to that too, like, are we going to play night ball? Or are we playing in the middle of the day?
Yeah, we're playing in the middle of the day. It's got to be a cool day because it's been fucking hot as fuck, dude.
I really don't feel like it has been too much.
You're crazy.
What are you talking about?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm drenched in sweat, but it's not like those days where you're just like, I can't even handle this. For me personally, I don't know. I know
it's been pretty hot. I mean, it hasn't been. I say in the
past,
past,
just like sluggish.
Yeah,
and
past couple
like,
weeks,
man,
it's just been one day where it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Every other day is just hot, but still.
We should do like evening.
I set my house. My house is set like 68 degrees.
That's what it should.
And then I go outside and I'm fucking dying. It's hot as fuck. And it's
only
80 degrees.
Yeah, that's the issue right there.
All right, so I mean, do you guys ever think that it's hella weird? In the summertime, you want it at like 68, but in the wintertime, when it's 68 outside, that's too cold. You gotta have it warm. Am I the only one that gets my body's all fucked up?
No, I think my body's a hot body. Like I like it cold even in the wintertime. But like when I go to work and stuff, yeah, it gets cold. I want to jacket and stuff, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about I gotta layer the fuck up. But if I'm sitting at home and it's windy and it's raining outside, and that shit says like 66, 67, I got fucking like sweatpants on.
I mean, if it's cold outside, yeah, I'll dress comfortable. So
what makes it cold? What's cold? What temperature does it hit where you're like, all right, yeah, it's cold?
I mean, it depends.
It probably has to do with it being like that all day. So you're feeling that all day.
Yeah, and if it's gloomy and shit, like if it's all fucking overcast and shit, you know what I mean?
So
to me, 68 is not bad.
No, 68 is comfortable to me.
It's perfect.
But it's different from the summer and the winter.
Yeah.
If it's wintertime and it's not even raining, say it's not raining, it's cloudy though, and fucking 68 comes on. Are you or are you not walking out of the house with at least a small sweater or like a light jacket?
Yeah. I think it's just a comfort thing.
But in the summertime, you're sitting at home in basketball shorts and a shirt, waiting for that fucker to hit 68.
It's just a comfort thing. It's all in your fucking head.
Yeah,
right?
It's all in your head.
It has to be.
I've been thinking about weird shit like that. And I'm just like,
you been smoking my shit? No, yeah.
Labrador.
I trip on that. But yeah, back to the tournament thing. I mean, I'm ready. If there's anybody out there that likes to play basketball and fucking wants to get up in
Big Shot Bob up here.
let us know.
Big Shot Bob don't want to play.
Big Shot Bob don't want Esteban to play. He don't want to embarrass him.
Bobby's never beat me consistently ever. He's beat me. I could honestly say, and Bobby will fucking admit this.
No, he won't.
Within 50 games, he'll admit it. If we say we played 500 games, which we might have, because we played all day, every day. You know what I mean? Out of 500 games, I have beat him
50-50.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's,
not.
it's closer to 50-50.
It's
than
like
it is.
400 to 100.
Nah, I
Period
don't
point
believe
blank. And he knows
that.
that.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't believe that. I'm not buying that one.
I've seen the games before. I've been on the sideline and I watched it
It's like a train wreck.
come down to the last shot. Yeah. It's literally Steve Nash dribble, try to do a Dirk shot, hit the rim.
Yeah, fucking Steve
it's
Nash.
gonna be-
It's
yeah.
like Steve Nash versus Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
It's 35 minutes of fucking rebounding because nobody's made a shot.
Oh man.
Hey, it's so absurd. You guys know
What's up, Billy? What's up, Madison?
You know I have that fucking shot
What shot?
from downtown all day. From the
Your
sides,
best shot is like 15 feet away.
I don't even shoot those shots unless it's a running fucking layup.
From 15 feet? That's exactly why you can't play basketball.
Bullshit. I'm
Who
fucking
does a layup from 15 feet?
Derrick Rose, and that's what I do.
Oh,
when I get out there,
my
homeboy,
God.
but you don't even know.
Okay,
you
well,
do know.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to reality since fucking this guy over here
He's
is
never beat me
clearly
consistently. You've never beat me consistently.
bullshit. All those games at Charter? Why do you think they wouldn't let us be on the same team? Because I would dominate you. I was the fucking...
Absolutely not.
I was Dennis Rodman on defense
all
with,
you-
with Charles Barkley body.
Yeah, but all you have is defense. You
Defense, 3-point shooter, free throw.
You can't
you name
shoot
you name
threes.
it. I was a 3-point
I
champion.
will give you 30 shots from 3-point,
We got a basketball court right there. Let's go.
and if you make 50%, I'll give you $10.
Hey, so when
I
this
make
when this
15
game
out of
when
30.
this tournament or game or whatever we decide we're doing goes on, we're gonna bring cameras.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll have footage.
Yeah,
And then you'll see how good I am.
yeah.
And how terrible fucking Jeremy Lin is. Because
We got a tractor trailer over here.
Back what to you
the
asked.
refrigerator
Back
fairy.
to what you asked earlier. You said why I said I wouldn't want to go against Juan if it was 1-on-1 at the end. Am I the only one to say that I believe that Juan's probably in the best shape of any of us?
Oh, that's
I haven't seen Jose Torres in a long time, but
Nah, I feel bad as fuck.
yeah, he's on the bigger side too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See,
I say Juan right out the gate is in better shape than us. So
No, the only reason I say Jose Torres is fat as fuck because he used to be so goddamn skinny. And last
We've
time I
always
seen
been
him,
big.
he wasn't.
Yeah.
Now, I've always been fat as fuck, so that's fine.
Jack kind of went back down a little bit.
No.
Exactly.
It was huge for a quick minute.
Yeah.
I ran into that
Somebody-
I hadn't seen him for like 2 years. Oh,
Somebody told me I seen Jack Torres. He looked like a fat baby bash.
But the thing is his whole body and he has a smaller head than us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I seen him. He was like that. And all I seen was this little head. It reminded me of those dudes that they put to sleep in the Mario Brothers movie. What the fuck is
Stupid.
it? No, but I'm excited.
I'm down. I'm down. You know.
All right, so we're on with the basketball tournament, okay? Everybody's excited. We're all cool with that. Now let's go to this next part that was thrown out by, I believe, Juan. Madden. Now, I'll admit I'm terrible at Madden.
I'm
But
terrible. I'm terrible.
You get to beat me.
We played twice,
We
maybe.
played twice, and you guys are ass whooped both times.
Play me in FIFA.
Okay.
Play me in FIFA.
My spook. Brian will play with you, I'm sure.
Who?
My homie Brian's a Colombian guy.
I'll play him.
Yeah.
I tried playing
Plays FIFA.
Miguel, but he don't have Wi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah. And then I think Corey plays it. Maybe hit him up, but I don't fuck with FIFA.
Bro, I tried to play FIFA. I had that shit for a hot minute. Nope.
Hey, you don't talk about video games. What do you think about these Madden ratings, man?
I haven't really looked
Are
into
you
it.
are you comfortable with these 99 guys?
Absolutely. Somewhat.
You're giving Pat Mahomes 99.
No.
Before we get into that,
So I said
I'll beat
somewhat.
anybody in Madden except for probably Bobby because he cheats. But get at me.
Bro, you don't want the smoke.
We'll
You-
put
okay, so you beat
Esteban's
Jose, okay?
tagger name
Yeah.
on the
You beat Jose,
description.
I beat Jose. You beat Carlos. He is it politically just, he's
Handicap.
a slow adult.
Yeah.
Okay, so that don't count. You don't want the smoke. And I'm telling you, I'm terrible. But when I beat you, I don't want you to make an
I
excuse.
believe at one time I was on your porch and I was like, "Oh, I heard you've been playing Jose Madden and shit."
I said
He's
a
like,
couple
"Yeah, I
times.
have," and I was like, well, "What's up, then?" And you're like, "Oh, yeah, I'll let you know," and you never let me know. So obviously you're scared.
I haven't turned PlayStation and legit since the last time I played him.
Yeah. See, I don't play that often.
Every
anymore.
time I get on to watch a movie or something before I go to bed, somebody's playing GTA on your shit.
Yeah, like Carmine, and then they'll play Grand Theft Auto. But
So it still works. Why aren't you playing them?
like I legit haven't fucking touched the controls.
Yeah. But the ratings, I seen a couple things on that.
So I pulled up a couple. Now,
What you got there?
Now our boy Henry Ruggs III, HR3. Number 2 with a 98
On
rating
speed.
and wide receiver speed.
I fuck with that.
I fuck with that too. I mean, do we have ourselves our very own Tyreek Hill?
I believe so.
I mean, what?
I mean,
Tyreek Hill as a speed?
Tyreek Hill is 99. Henry Ruggs is second at 98.
But his speed.
Speed.
just speed alone.
Just speed.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fast players throughout the last decade or so.
Well, that was
Were the fastest, but they
Jacoby Ford.
that was Al Davis's thing was he
Yeah,
always wanted the fast
speed.
players. He always wanted speed.
But I think this one's gonna be.
Is
the
it?
one.
This one's gonna be the next Amari Cooper.
No.
Fuck Amari
Stupid.
Cooper.
I hope not.
Fuck Amari
Oh
Cooper.
man, you know what?
Once again,
Raiders have had the worst fucking
but
luck,
not really though. Amari Cooper could have been that next guy
dude.
if he didn't drop the easy passes.
I
Khalil
guess.
Mack.
I just think we have a different culture now.
Yeah.
Our GM is okay. So think about last year's draft. Everybody said that we reached on these players. We shouldn't have drafted these players. And aside from Farrell, whatever his name is, all of our fucking rookies pretty much balled out.
Farrell he had decent numbers.
Yeah.
He had rookie numbers.
But we picked
But
him so high.
compared to Crosby,
Crosby's a fucking monster.
Mad Max, that's my guy.
He should have won
I should've
Defensive
named-
Player
I'm
of the
a-
Year.
you know
over
what?
Bosa.
Absolutely.
I'm naming
Absolutely.
that puppy I got. I'm gonna name him Crosby.
I would. I
Next
named Mad
round.
Max.
Mad Max. I'll
Bro.
figure it out.
So
Might have
with that fucking with those offensive defense, Josh Jacobs should have won Rookie of the Year for offense. Fuck Kyler
I thought
Murray.
he did.
No, Kyler Murray won.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, spectator.
No, because he's a quarterback. I remember that.
And then Bosa won defense. Like I could see it, but Max Crosby still had better numbers.
Just because of the name. Because
Yeah, it's because of the record.
Yeah, yeah.
The Niners had a better record, but both of those two players were way more productive. But all right, so Henry Ruggs rated at number 2 in speed. Now I pulled up another one just so I didn't get confused on it. Overall tight ends. Okay, so overall tight end, where would you put Darren Waller?
Overall tight ends.
Overall
in the
tight end
league.
based off of
Top
last year.
10. Top 10.
Top 10, but where?
I might go top.
I go top 5. Maybe.
I don't
maybe
know.
right outside of
Yeah.
top 5.
I'd say right outside. So I'm gonna say he's about 7, 8, maybe 6.
Yeah.
You know what I
No.
I'll
mean?
go with that. I'll go with that.
So they have him rated as number 10 with an 85 rating.
Who's
So I already know probably the top 5.
Okay,
Who are from 5 to 10 that are better than Waller is what I want to know.
So they have Kittle at number 1.
Kittle's a monster.
Okay, I agree.
Selleck, or the second.
Travis Kelsey at number
Kelsey,
2.
Yeah, Kelsey, whatever his fucking career
Zach
name is.
Ertz is Rob Gronkowski at number 3.
But he didn't even play last year.
Exactly. He didn't even play. How is he at number
It's all
3
name.
already?
It's all the name, like we were just saying.
Zach Ertz at number 4. Not even.
He's all right.
Not
but
even.
I feel like what was it?
He should have been
like,
the
yeah,
bottom
like
half
2
of the
years
time.
ago. I think he had a savage ass fucking season.
So they have Austin Hooper at number 5.
He's all right, but the Falcons didn't play good last year.
No,
Really
exactly.
at
He's trash.
all. Yeah.
So they have Evan Ingram at number 6. Garbage. Garbage. The fucking wide receivers make that team.
So that's 2 right there.
Jared Cook at number 7.
Jared Cook's fucking savage.
He was, but he had a way down year.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta
His
think
production
he's
was-
playing down there with fucking
Drew Brees.
not Drew Brees. What's fucking
Yeah, he's playing with Drew Brees,
with
Mike
Drew
Thomas.
Thomas.
But at the same
So
time,
Thomas,
like,
you know Thomas.
Yeah.
Why do you think Thomas is not rated 99 right now?
But yeah, they should have been double teaming him, and Cook should have been getting
That's true.
more catches. You know?
but that's the thing. So he
played
plays
good
with
against the Niners
yeah,
that one
he
game.
plays with another good ass player. Cool, like he is a solid player. I fucking never wanted.
But, I mean, even with Thomas being double covered, he's gonna catch everything you fucking throw to him.
But that's it. Like better than Waller. Waller balled exactly.
It's
Balled
trash.
quarterback. Oh, here we go. Are you a real Raider fan? I didn't think so. But number 8, they got Mark Andrews,
Never heard of him.
Baltimore. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he was good in the red zone threat, decent. But he's one of those. He catches it, gets hit, and he's down.
That's where Darren Waller kind of, whether it was Carr's fault or coaching fault, whoever's fault, red zone. He was getting more, from 30 out.
And so this one is the one that pissed me off the most. They got Greg Olson at number 9. Greg Olson's old ass.
I like Greg Olson, but I feel like when they do ratings like that, to a point, it's their body of work. It's not really like what they are at that moment.
But I say, you can't tell me. Nobody can honestly tell me that Greg Olson had a better year than Darren Waller, because the numbers don't reflect it for sure.
Yeah.
As far as catches, fucking broken tackles, receiving yards. I mean, the only thing Waller really didn't have was the touchdowns.
And he had a decent amount.
I mean, he had a decent year. He had a good ass year. But to put him at 10? Absolutely not.
I don't agree with that.
And then Carr is fucking...
Not even ranked top 10. I agree with that.
Rank is... For Carr, he's like fucking 17, 18.
Where do you think he should be?
I think Carr should definitely be top 10. Based on completion percentage.
I love Derek Carr till the end of this year, but I wouldn't go top 10.
I don't agree with fucking Dak Prescott being up there.
Give me 10 quarterbacks better than Carr.
All right. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes,
Kyler Murray.
Absolutely not.
I'm Drew Brees. Drew Brees for sure.
So hold on. Work your list. Let him finish his list. Because you got Kyler Murray. He does.
Okay, so I got Rodgers, Brees, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson. Let's see who else we got.
Now, better than Carr.
Statistically, or in your opinion?
It just as you have to win the game in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to write
it down because I can't.
I'm winning the game. If I want to win the game in the fourth quarter, I'm going Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Mahomes. As much as I fucking hate the guy, who else we got?
Matt Ryan,
Matty Ice.
You're taking Matty Ice over.
I'll take Matty
Carr?
Ice. I'll take Matt. I mean,
absolutely not.
You throw the numbers
out there. Are you talking about in the fourth quarter, or are we talking about just overall rating?
Oh,
because overall rating, yes. But if it was in the fourth quarter, I actually would take Carr over.
Either way,
I'm not taking Carr. I love the Raiders. Carr, he might be a good quarterback somewhere, but he's not a quarterback for the Raiders. He's not what we need.
He's absolutely what we need.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's willing to scramble. I mean, he needs to protect the ball better. He needs to protect the ball better. He's willing to scramble. He's willing to stay in the pocket. He has a fucking accurate deep ball. He can make plays.
One of the best in the game. He has a deep ball.
He can make plays. He's not afraid to take a hit. He's a fucking leader. He's accurate.
Like I tell people on Facebook that say stuff like he does is, if you want to go back to having 1, 2, maybe 3 a year, different quarterbacks every year.
I don't want to go back to that, but I honestly think we can do better than Derek Carr.
So free agent right now, who do you think we can get that's gonna, or even on the team with Mariota, do you think our squad is gonna win us more games?
I would take Mariota over Derek Carr.
That's fucking absurd.
You're out of your mind.
See, that's just me.
Are you a real Raider fan?
Am I a Raider fan? Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
You're not sounding like it. Right now, it sounds like you're a fucking Denver Mariota or a Chiefs fan.
I just can't even believe it. He's had glimpses of some savage games, but he's not better than Derek Carr in any aspect.
He can't even. So Mariota is.
So you just want to change?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I want to change because I honestly don't think Carr is going to get us to what we need. Want.
Mariota did get benched last year. for Ryan Tannehill.
Tannehill's a solid quarterback, though.
He is.
Absolutely
he balled
not.
Out. He balled out a little bit.
In what game are we ever saying that 180
but the thing is,
is a solid quarterback?
So you're asking me my type of quarterback, and I've always been like this. I like a mobile quarterback. I like a quarterback that can run. Yeah, Carr can run, but Carr is not going to get us
Russell Wilson
numbers, Cam Newton yards. Yeah,
Mahomes,
you're not going to get us those kind of yards. You're going to get us 5 yards. All right, I guess I could take 5 yards, but why stop at 5? Give me 10.
So
Give me that first down.
So you want a quarterback like Cam Newton, right? Lost an entire season to injury, always hurt, fucked up shoulder.
Okay,
he's good when he plays.
Okay,
but that's when
so
he plays.
you say a quarterback like Cam Newton, but what's the difference of a quarterback like Cam Newton and a quarterback like Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson 10 times better than Cam Newton.
Russell Wilson knows when to
exactly.
Get down.
He can run though. He can move.
So you want an Aaron Rodgers, one that might create a play,
not necessarily.
He might extend a play, but he's not necessarily looking just to take off.
I mean,
that's Derek Carr.
I'll take a Terrell Pryor.
That's Derek Carr.
Terrell Pryor, yeah, but he was terrible with throwing.
So he got his fucking
He had terrible reads.
What is it? Longest run by a quarterback?
99 yards on the fucking Steelers.
Cool. And then he fucking shit himself the rest of that game.
Yeah. Just like any other fucking quarterback we got.
But I mean, Derek Carr's my quarterback. I'm gonna support him.
I mean, I'm gonna
give him this year only. I've
once a Raider, always a Raider. You guys are fucking rookies. I'll tell you
what do you
that.
mean?
Once a Raider, always a Raider.
Yeah, but he should leave.
What about fucking?
He doesn't have a good.
What
year.
about old cheeseburger? Fucking Jamarcus Russell.
I hope that definitely dead yet.
I was trying to make a comeback.
I was just watching something. They say that the coaches gave him a playbook to fucking read.
Yeah, he was like, he was like trying out for the Jets or something.
Playbook or some shit.
No, they gave him tapes because he wouldn't study films. And they gave him blank tapes, and when they asked him, what the tapes were about, he said like, blitz packages or something like that. And they were blank tapes. But yeah, I feel it was a fucking.
I mean, our draft has been shit for so long that we're finally starting to.
I mean, we fucking bust on every fucking draft, dude.
Not every draft, though.
Man, think about the big names we fucking skipped.
The big names we did skip,
and then look at the fucking shit shows that we got.
But that could happen to anybody. The missing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I was like seeing.
I mean, how is it happen that it happens to the Raiders fucking every year?
When you used to have coaches like fucking Hugh Jackson trading 2
Oh my god, dude! That was your fucking
his boy,
dude. That was your boy.
Fucking crazy.
What fucking Carson Palmer, CP3 INTs per game? Fuck, dude! I couldn't believe that shit.
Yeah, that blew me away.
I actually thought that Carson Palmer was going to come in and make a difference, though.
Yeah.
He always had solid numbers. He played for Cincinnati. So, I mean, right then you got to think, like, all right. So if he's 100, you automatically knock him down 20 points because he's in Cincinnati.
You always start and then just drop down again, get up again. You know what I mean? Jack Del Rio got us up again a little bit. Fell right back.
Jack Del Rio was a decent coach. He got us to the brink.
I would have, you might probably fucking overreact on this, but I would have kept Jack Del Rio over fucking John Gruden.
I would have gave him another year.
Yeah.
One more year, what do you think he would have done with it?
I think with bringing in Mayock, with Del Rio, would have made a difference as far as defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I think our offense kind of would have stayed the same. Offense was better with Del Rio. They were getting better at least.
Yeah.
I mean, they still made shit for nothing draft picks. Like, I was kind of excited about that Garyon Conley pick, but then I was just like, I don't see him fitting with the Raiders.
Yeah. So I don't watch college ball, so I can't really go, talk about.
If it's sports, I'm fucking watching it. It's fucking. I can't for the life of me understand hockey, but that shit I'll be watching it 45 minutes and not realize it.
I can't watch hockey. I can't.
Hockey.
Last time I watch baseball, but only in the playoffs.
No,
I can't watch like it's fucking boring.
I don't even watch basketball really anymore until the playoffs. I used to watch that shit. I used to watch all 82 games and shit.
Hey, so I know I text you guys this. I mean, are we still talking about sports?
We go wherever.
Pretty much just talking about
Well, I text you guys this about maybe, each week we'll, if you know somebody that does music, we'll review, react or whatever, however you want to do it. We'll play their track, let everybody hear it, and then we'll react to it.
Right.
I mean,
Let's see what you got.
so this, let me pull it up. So when I moved out to Kansas, dude, I met my boy Danny and his son.
He's the one that has all the like real videos and shit.
Yeah, he does all kinds of shit. He's working his way up, man. And I personally think he's a fucking talented kid, man. I mean, well, I don't say kid. He's still 20 years old, 22, 23, I think now.
Oh yeah, full dust. That's hella young.
But
Old asses.
he's worked with some solid rappers. People, not everybody would listen to, but he's on right now. What's up, Chucho? So this one right here it's Let 'Em Know, featuring King Trip. I don't think King Trip really rapped on it, but it's mostly Chucho.
Yeah. Yo, what up, King Trip? Handle that shit.
I don't know how much can we play with
Wake
that.
up every morning, hit the
Long
road,
as
trying
he
to
clears
get
it,
that
clear it,
bag.
then.
Work a 7 to 4, I do it every day. Catch me on these beats and I ain't playing no game. These fools be tripping, always talking, but ain't seen no games. I break them off some. They ain't heard of this. This big Chucho from the K killing shit. We set it off though. I know they feeling it. I know they hating, but I'ma show them what they missing, bitch. We get that shit rolled up, cause it's a part of the code. Cause when you fucking with your boys, we coming with that smoke. So don't be acting hella shady, got you under the scope. They don't believe me, so I had to go and let them know. And let's go. Let them know. Let it go. We handle business and we do it on our own. We let them know. We let it go. It's the beginning and we never gon' fold. These fools they wanna copy, but there's only one me. We got the shit in pocket cause we real on me, yeah. Let them know. We let it go. It ain't shit, do it with our eyes closed.
Leave this bitch like somebody whole. Let it swallow me whole. We ain't gotta say shit, you already know. Ain't no fucking with the glow, we illuminate. In your whole squad, pussy, all you do is hate. I'm feeling great, bitch, thank you for asking. Got a big old bottle of Henny and blunt that I don't plan on passing. Swear you suckers on acid, go get them screws are faster. We so far ahead of Lambo, couldn't even pass it. You molasses, I'm player popping and Cardi glasses. All your girlfriends ugly, mine got Cardi asses. If I want it, I cash it out, you know the vibe. Hit Chucho for the work, go and tell him slime.
Let them know. Let it go. We handle business and we do it on our own. We let them know. We let it go. It's the beginning and we never gon' fold. These fools they wanna copy, but there's only one me. We got the shit in pocket cause we real on me, yeah. Let them know. We let it go. It ain't shit, do it with our eyes closed.
What you guys think?
That was cool. I like the hook for sure.
Yeah, I think we need to hear some more.
Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff, dude. I mean,
So I think we'll have to tap in and
I've seen it. I listened to
I-
like what you posted.
yeah, I
listened
usually
to it.
share his videos and post them up, man. And he's done. He's improved, man. I remember I started doing. He's improved.
I like his
tremendously.
from somebody who's made a couple songs. You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper. I don't claim to be. Nothing like that. But from somebody who's made a couple tracks, I feel like his confidence and his flow is you can tell he's like in there fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
when he first started, making music, right? We was out there celebrating. I think it was 4th of July, and his uncle's a DJ, and he has his beats and shit. And we were trying to get Chucho to fucking
get up,
perform a little bit. And he was nervous, man, but he got up there. But you could tell because he was like stiff, like he wasn't moving, he was just stiff, But he did good, man. Now he does a lot of local shows up there, you know. And he's got
some people just have it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's got some new shit, man. And I wanted to fucking leak one that he did, but he told me not to. So, you know,
right. No, I mean, it was
just do it. No.
Just do it.
You know who puts on a good show? I went and seen him at the Boardwalk, and he was on last week. To our viewers, you guys seen him? His name is Drizza. But we seen him perform at the Boardwalk, and he puts on a good show, dude. Like when we got there, it was like open mic pretty much. You know what I mean? So multiple people can go up there and perform. They have certain times that they go up, and it was full when we got there. And after everybody when one set finished, them and their people would leave. Like they weren't staying to watch the next person. Like they kind of should or whatever. But whatever, to each his own. But so it ended up being Drizza, his fans, which was just a few of us, and then 2 other groups, and they had already performed, but they stayed, and and when she got up there, dude, he had the whole fucking Boardwalk, like, you know what I mean, engaged and shit. So he's real good at that shit too. Like me, I would never be able to do that. You know what I mean? I don't think I could ever go up.
He texted me. He said, "Fuck it, leak it." Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Man. Don't tell me. All right, so if y'all want to check him out, man, it's Chucho MWD on YouTube. He's got a bunch of videos out.
So
I mean,
we won't leak it this week. Next week, have another one come out.
I mean, I could play first 20 seconds of it,
But it's a video, no?
Nah, this one's not a video. He just emailed it to me yesterday, I think. He be emailing me shit all the time, man.
As long as he says it's cool, don't fucking shit.
You sure, Chooch?
Don't fucking shit
You
up.
sure, man?
Just do it.
Fuck it, leak it. Hey, what's up? Shout out to Sergio Perez, my kennel partner. Scorpion Kennels right here. We got
the best.
We got some fire fucking brewing. XL bullies, pocket bullies. We got some extreme bullies. We got all kinds of shit, man.
I have to get one of them in here.
They don't want to see that.
I'll bring Thor next week.
They don't want to see that.
Mastiff. I think he has mange.
I'll bring Alicia. I ain't
hope
never seen
not.
a dog that big.
I think he does, bud.
I think I can get some shit for that. Let me get this.
We found a natural way to do it. We just don't know where he would have got it from. Because we never had him around other dogs.
You said he had what?
He might have mange.
Fuck cats running around?
Maybe.
You guys need tools. Get at Sergio Perez, Macro Tools.
And that's what's crazy is before we went to vacation, for the first time in a quick minute, we took him up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got back from vacation, we were gone for, I think, 6 days or something like that. His tail was kind of like sore, like he had been chewing on it, you know what I mean? And we kept trying to get him to stop, and then it started like going down his tail, and now it's like his whole tail almost, and then a patch on his back, and it's just like dry skin, flaky. He's actually not even scratching it anymore, but it just looks nasty. So I'm pretty sure.
I'll play a little bit of it.
This is it?
Yeah, this is a new one.
Shit, sneak peek.
2020 exclusive.
Trench.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
I'm only gonna play like 20 seconds of it.
first listen.
$1.99 if you listen to the rest. That's the one Garcia Facebook page.
See, I don't wanna live my life with regrets. 'Cause when it goes right, shit seems to go dead. It's time to get a bag, but some more and get a check. If it ain't about the money, then it don't make sense. See, I don't wanna live my life with regrets. 'Cause when it goes right, shit seems to go dead. I gotta stay strong for my girl and my kid. I told him we gon' make it, I'ma get us out the trench.
I fuck with that one.
It was cool.
I like that one. I like that one more than I like the other one. But that's like more of the style of beats and shit that I listen to, as far as music wise.
I think they were both cool. That's
he got-
a different
And that's
vibe.
it. Both of them were cool, but I like the vibe of that one.
See, and that's what's cool is that he seems like a real artist. He can do multiple shit. Like
That was him. That was
like
him
me,
singing.
yeah. Like
he
me,
ain't
I was doing
a singer.
gangbanging, talking about gangbanging and like shit like that. But you could tell he could actually make like a whole bunch of different kind of styles of music. And that's good.
I fuck with that. When are we leaking the rest?
Yeah, when's that whole track?
$1.99. I mean, I think maybe next week. If we don't got something else, next week. I don't know when he's gonna release it.
Okay, so find out when he releases it, and if it's
he has to release it here first.
Yeah,
you heard him. You heard him, Chooch. You got to release it here first.
If it's farther
because
down the road,
you can tell your people to check it out on our channel. Get some more people looking.
That's right,
watching our channel.
Does he have a tape out yet? CD out yet?
He's got a.
We need some album fucking cover art
Oh,
to put up on the wall.
We already talked about it. He's gonna send me some shit. He's got merch coming and shit.
And that's it, folks. If you got merch, if you got a mixtape, you got an album cover, you got any kind of brand of anything, send it over. Fucking put it up on the wall, put it up on the table. Get your shit out there just as much as ours.
Sure.
You can he fucks with beats. He makes a few beats. If you need beats, Drizzo, he was on here last week. Holler at him. Chucho, like I said, I think his. Let me see. I got his Instagram shit right here too. He makes beats. You guys want to fucking link up on something? There you go. Chucho_785 on Instagram. I think Facebook is Chucho Ortega.
Well, you gotta clear that shit with those fools before you just throw their name out there.
Doesn't matter, dude.
What if millions of fans go randomly flooding them?
That's what he wants.
That's what he wants. That's what he needs. So yeah, man. If you guys want to fuck with him, he does. He does do some features and shit or whatever. Holler at him. So, what do you guys think overall of the tracks?
I fuck with that second one just a little bit. I like that vibe. I like that flow. That beat was sick. That's my type. Like that's the type of shit that I
down for his lady and his kids.
Oh, he got a whole other one.
Yeah, we could all relate that.
Lady.
Shit, you know what I mean?
The first one, I fuck with that too. It would for me the first one where the beat is and its flow. That's more of a mood that I have to be in to listen to those types of songs.
Yeah.
But it was good. Like I like what he's saying. Yeah. But when I hear the beat,
one put you in a mood.
Yeah. When I hear that beat, that's the type of mood that I got to be on, and not just him, but to listen to any songs like those. But I fuck with both of them. I like that second one. I like the beat, the up tempo. That shit was dope. I'm ready to hear the rest.
Chucho, what's your on all platforms? What you got out there so I can let these people know? He said he's gonna get his producer to mix that ASAP.
Oh shit!
So we'll get that next week, hopefully. But I think his first one he did was Ambition. I think that's what it was. And that you can find him on Spotify, iTunes, Google Store, all that other shit.
Yes.
So yeah, reach out to him, man. And if you or somebody you know does music, hit us up, send us a link. We'll get you out there.
So I got something that I was thinking we could ask. What is your guys' favorite go-to game? Say you're hanging out with a couple friends and you guys are drinking, smoking, do whatever, Kids are playing and you're chilling. What's your favorite thing to do? Do you guys play Monopoly, Dominoes,
like that?
Dice, Yahtzee?
I thought you were talking about just like talking about a game. I was saying we go to Charlemagne's game real quick. What? You never heard Charlemagne's game? Kind of made it up, but it's a whole game. But
what?
You guys ever listen to The Breakfast Club? 105.1. Charlemagne's God, DJ MP usually. Nah, absolutely not.
I hate that fool.
But
anytime you want to catch us play, we'll fucking box. We'll do it on the channel.
Here you go.
Hate your guts.
He's drunk. How many he's got? How many beers?
I know. You got enough.
3. No, I really just hate that fool, dude. I really do.
I think he's fucking funny. But he always talks about like he fucking, what celebrity? He's like, that celebrity, the ones that he likes and loves the most. Like I'll suck a fart out for butt. So Charlemagne the Game goes, you got two people, two celebrities, one fart, one butt. Which one are you taking?
What is it?
I
Fart.
don't know, man.
Yeah, fart. It's like a bung hit. You're sucking a fart out of their butt.
And then the other one is just a butt?
No. You have two celebrities. You gotta
Oh.
pick one.
Like
So like you go easy, you'd be like, okay, you want J-Lo or Beyonce? Like obviously they're both gonna be clean. They're both gonna probably not smell bad. Yeah,
I thought we was talking about like a card game or dominoes or
see,
something.
that's what I was like, just random game.
He was like, game? Like, boom, wait.
Yeah. Bro, we used to play
That's
this
what I'm not
game.
understanding.
We used to play this game
So
at
you
work.
have two of them.
So you have two celebrities.
So like,
You only get to pick one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And your friend chooses the celebrity?
No.
Or you choose your
You
celebrity?
choose your own. So you go two easy ones like
so you
Beyonce.
would just be like Beyonce. So it'd be your turn, and you'd
Yeah.
be like Beyonce
or
or J
J-Lo.
Lo. Who am I sucking a fart out of
You're
your butt?
sucking the fart out of their butt.
oh man, you
A
are
bong
crazy,
rip, he
dude.
said? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Just like a
bud.
bong rip.
I thought we was talking
Right.
about like dominoes. I play dominoes.
I mean, okay, but now that we're on the
Uno.
topic, Charlemagne the Game. Okay, you got two celebrities, two butts, one fart. Got to take one. Okay.
Get involved in that.
Are you
Sergio said he's trying to play poker. That's
Sergio,
cool.
you're part of this game now. Good answer. So you taking two celebrities who? Like, make it easy. J-Lo or Beyonce?
I don't like either
Me
one.
personally, I'm taking J-Lo all day.
I
J-Lo.
don't like either
J-Lo
one of
all
them.
day.
J-Lo.
You have to choose that.
You have to choose one. Brittany is fine. It's just a game.
You see, that's why you can't play that kind of game with them right now, man.
I have opinions. You know, that shit.
You're just not allowed to share them.
That's why I might not be here next week.
If we had to pick one of them,
You gotta pick one. Brittany, we're forcing it.
I don't want to bong rip nothing except for a bong rip. But if I had to choose, it would have to be probably J Lo.
Absolutely, hands down.
I hope my mom ain't watching this.
I
I
know.
hope she is.
Nah,
See what kind of
she asked me
sick
about
name
it the other day.
That just goes to prove this fool is the fucking shot caller.
The EBG.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Like,
man.
But all right. So I mean, I guess I was thinking the wrong kind of game.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, so what kind of,
I mean, I'm
Dice, Yahtzee, spades, rummy. You know.
usually when we do shit here, we end up
Yeah,
playing
I said
dominoes.
dominoes. I never
Dominoes all
played
day.
spades.
I mean, when they really get desperate, I'll take their money at fucking rock, paper, scissors.
That's just old school.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will post a video. Steven here
Killing it.
couldn't get on pace.
That wasn't me. Are you fucking
You were
high?
part of it.
Yeah, but it was fucking Vicente. He could not figure it out for the life of him.
You guys
It
couldn't
had
do it
nothing
together.
to do with me.
You guys can do it together.
But the thing is Jose knows this. When me and him and everybody at the car wash used to do it, I'm playing like that. That's what I was doing. But Chente was doing it like just
I don't know what the fuck
he
he
was
doing.
fucking
Because we used to go up to
Yeah,
each
he's gonna pick
other
on a drunk dude.
and yeah, and we would slap each other on the chest and we would just know and just same thing like right now. Watch.
They
You
they cannot beat me
You
at rock,
ready?
paper, scissors.
So I come up to Jose and I'm just like.
Damn, dude.
No, I wasn't even trying to win.
I was excited.
I was doing rock the whole time. I was just showing
no.
the way
I
that we
still-
did it, and that's exactly how we've
I
always.
still
played.
won best 2 out of 3.
I wasn't even paying. I did rock the whole
That
time.
don't matter.
Did you ever see me change? But no, we were.
Sergio said J-Lo.
J-Lo, all right, Sergio, part of the gang. Welcome in.
He might get in trouble too, man. Shit.
Hey, it's just a game.
So that dude started this game.
No, I started the game.
So why? So you just shout out his name for no reason?
Well, no, he's the one that came up with. So when he does interviews, he's like, oh, and he said this about J-Lo. He's like, I would suck a fart out of J-Lo's butt. And everybody was like, what the fuck kind of weird shit is that? So play the game. It's Charlemagne the Game.
Okay.
So
Does he know about this?
probably not.
Shout him out. You just named the game after
All
him. I mean, you might as well.
See the God, Charlemagne the God. If you are hearing this, please release this and let us play this game. Please be a part.
You're lame.
But I'm just trying to dog them. We're trying to get permission. You know they're the biggest morning radio show in the United States
Doubt it.
and Toronto.
Rob Arnie and Don
We're about to
probably
take
still
over.
hold that.
You said what?
Rob Arnie and Don probably still hold that.
Trash.
Nah, dude.
They
Bro,
had
you
it-
know what
they
I
had it for a
remember?
long time.
Arnie's on his own talk show
Yeah, he's
now.
not even on there no
Yeah,
more.
I don't know.
Do they even have it?
I don't
Those
even
two?
fucking listen
It's,
to the radio anymore.
It's Rob something and Don.
Rob and anybody.
Yeah,
Rob,
Rob
Don.
anybody and Don.
Yeah,
They used to listen to that shit on my job in the morning.
I used to listen to it.
Bro, best hands down radio performer that used to be local here that we listened to all day or in the morning on our way to school. Davey D in the morning.
Oh shit.
Bro, that's taking it way back. That was my shit though.
Who's the Mexican dude in the nighttime? 1025.
George Lopez.
No.
You know he used to be a DJ in fucking Sacramento? Yeah. Shit crazy.
That's crazy. You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
No, I haven't listened to the radio in the days. The girls always want to listen to 102.5.
I didn't even listen
You know
to
what?
it.
We listen to the radio because Veronica likes listening to the radio, and from here to like the other side of sunrise, you'll hear the same song, like that
least
same song. Yeah, I'll play it 2 or 3 times. By the time you get from here to the
Yeah.
other side of sunrise,
I hate it when you
Yeah.
So like 103.5 I guess now is like different. It's not
It's
like,
all like reggaeton.
yeah. So but before
That makes
when it was
sense.
the bomb, you would go back from 103 to 102, and it'd be the same song playing, just
Yeah.
like different parts of the song. You're
Yeah,
just
so
like,
you
you're
get the
playing
beginning
that
of the
shit
song.
too long,
Yeah.
too much. You know what I mean?
But last time I was listening to the radio, I was listening to fucking 101.1.
Yeah.
And now that was like Big Al on the radio. It used to be on 102.5. Now
Yeah.
he's there. And it's like early 2000s. So that's throwback.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd rather listen
See,
to
that's
that.
the dude I think I'm talking about. I think you might be over there.
Big
Big Al
Al.
in the morning.
Yeah. That's
He's
what
not
you're
Mexican. He's black.
saying? Is he?
Yeah.
No, so
Bro, we
yeah,
seen
you
him at the
can't see it
Tupac
on the radio.
that was him.
Yeah.
Jose knows what I'm talking about. There was a Mexican cat.
I think you're thinking of Davey D.
DJ Alizawi.
No?
I don't know,
I don't
maybe.
know. Maybe.
It's been a while.
No, but I've been fucking with 101.5 when I am in the car, like on the way to Tahoe. It's like, I don't know what it is. Classic,
Is it,
classic rock, maybe?
No, there's a throwback R&B or something like that.
It's like
No,
101.1
no,
or
this is like
Something
classic
like
rock
that.
and shit.
I don't know. I don't listen to the radio.
I think it's 101.5.
Like as soon as I get in the car, my phone automatically links to Bluetooth. So I don't listen to the radio. I'm at work. I got my headphones in so I can listen to fucking. I listen to podcasts all day. Listen to the news. all day.
What does Bella make you listen to?
Nothing really like. So Bella,
I don't care.
yeah, Bella fucking she loves Billie Eilish. Probably her #1 fan. So I started listening to more of her music. I mean, the girl can sing. Not all of her songs are for me, but she can sing.
She's kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, she's a little different. She carved her own thing out. But the other girl, Jessie Reyes.
I feel like she's just a female version of fucking Takashi.
Oh,
There you go.
You're
Don't
outta
get
your
Bug started on that.
Oh yeah, so
you're
it's
out of your
disrespectful.
mind.
No,
Guachi.
But
but yeah, I like playing Bones.
how about we just jump back to that real quick?
I thought that's when
I
we
was out of
started. I felt like we
knowledge.
started on that and then we went back and then somehow got to here.
I don't even know. I think we were just rambling.
Yeah, for sure.
You're rambling on.
But I feel like that's where it started.
Yeah, but Bones, I mean, you guys get smopped up in Bones every time. Just like Steven Uno.
You can't let him keep scoring bones though because he'd be pencil whipping.
I've never.
Not only does he
Oh.
not, he might not pencil whip, he just doesn't give you points. But at the
That-
same
that-
time,
I'll take credit for that.
At the same
It's
time,
not on
also,
purpose, though.
he don't even give himself points.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not on purpose. It's just skip it. You know what I mean?
Sergio said 101 makes me feel old. 2005 isn't old school.
Fuck. I can't listen to the radio though. I just can't.
Not these days.
If I'm gonna listen to some actual oldies, put it on my phone, take that shit back. In that new modern oldie age, bro, I fuck with that shit so hard. So other music news, now that we all figured out that's Modelo, our unofficial sponsor, who we want to someday sponsor us.
My bad.
If you know anybody at Modelo, shout them out, tell them sponsor us.
I don't know anybody that works there. I know a lot of people that drink it.
Yeah, I know a whole lot of them.
Might as well.
But yeah, no,
You know, made me feel like an alcoholic. Yesterday I was taking the trash out, right? I took the trash out, and then we have the recyclables out there, and the cardboard one, the Modelo 805s, the boxes and shit. I'm all trying to cram them down in there, and I was like, man,
step on them?
No, I didn't. And I was throwing shit away, and I walked out there and I looked. I was like, fuck, man. Neighbors probably think I'm some kind of raging alcoholic.
Yeah, pretty much.
I only really drink when he's around.
I don't know, the fucking social drinker.
Yeah, we came to this conclusion last weekend. We gotta talk about the fights, actually. We were over here for the fights, and it was brought to everybody's attention. I guess I'm the bad influence alcoholic friend that makes everybody else drink. These guys are foreign.
Amen.
But
Amen.
That's not true.
What else are you? No, just kidding. Don't even open that can of worms.
Let's go back to our music thing real quick. So we got some music news. Fucking Megan Thee Stallion got shot at Tory Lanez. Comes out that she was trying to get out of the car and that fool still shot her.
Damn. See, last thing I seen, because I had no idea what you were talking about, because I don't even know who those cats are. But when you said that the other day, I started seeing stuff on Facebook. Suspicious.
You see the one where she's running like fucking Boys in the Hood?
That's fucked up.
She's running.
No, but I seen
Maggie.
an article, and I didn't click on the article, but the headline was like, or somebody was saying something about she pulled a shank on him, and he told her, you know, like fucking put that down or whatever, and she did it, and he shot her. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
From what I was reading on the report today was fucking. That was fucking nuts, bro. But okay, I mean, yeah, something's in here. Welcome in. Like,
make the lights flash if you're a boy.
bro, if that shit goes, I'm out.
The power gonna go out.
Yeah, she fucking that altercation in the car. She tried to get out. Fucking full shot her in the foot when she was trying to leave. Some shit, but I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, just touch on that. It's kind of a big thing going around the news right now as far as music. Second thing,
ooh yeah,
I believe it's coming up next week. Snoop versus DMX in a versus battle.
So are you sure that a versus battle is
versus battle is top 20 songs from each artist, or the artist can just put their top 20 out, like what they feel their top 20 songs are.
Okay.
I mean, so is it?
People actually think that DMX is gonna beat Snoop Dogg.
But is it more like a how do they judge it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, like
It's people, like the people judge it.
See, but you can't, like, what kind of people, dude?
Everybody that's
You know what I mean? Because
everybody that's on the stream.
you ask these people nowadays, like,
Yeah.
to judge music, everybody's gonna pick
So
fucking
it would have to be like
Tekashi
by their peers
over
or
fucking
something,
Eminem.
like
You know what I mean?
like
But
a
that's
top
the-
100 in NFL.
But that's the thing. Your opinion could be different from his opinion.
Yeah.
We still talk about it.
Yes, but how do you choose who wins?
Yeah, so who's
So, like,
judging it? Like, who's
so-
making the final decision
Nobody.
on who wins?
Nobody gets
so
a
here's another good
fucking.
question.
Nobody's winning the title from it.
So you have the 20 right here, and this rapper wants to get strategical. And he's like, I'm gonna put my top one first.
Way above DMX. Way above. But I would rather listen to more DMX songs than just Snoop. Now, are we talking Snoop
and now-
with features though?
That's what I was gonna say, because like some of his greatest songs were like
Yeah,
Dr.
like
Dre,
so
Big
he's
Thing.
like his song
Mhm.
like fucking with 211. Does that count or 213?
I guess it's
So-
if it's a versus, it's the artist's verse.
Yeah, it's their body. No,
So
it's not just a verse on the
is
track.
it the whole
It's their
track?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
It's not, it's not verse.
I guess we're
verses,
gonna
like-
have to get the official rules on it before we can actually
Well,
make
they've
a
been doing
decision.
them. They've been doing them for days, like since quarantine started.
So
So, I mean-
Obviously, it's been trash because I haven't heard of anything.
Yes, I was
now.
just gonna
I mean,
ask,
do you guys
like,
follow like any kind of music, anything?
not really.
Like
On
Instagram,
Instagram, I follow
Facebook.
rap or fucking.
I mean, I like the Tupac page. Does that You know what I mean?
You-
Like I got certain
You-
shit that I
you're not allowed
like,
to have Instagram.
but I
you're not-
haven't really seen no. I've seen people talk about it, but
Like the versus battles that fucking like they.
Which
they have
one that
them-
you've watched or you've seen or you've?
You gotta be on Instagram, dude.
Yeah, like John
can't-
Legend versus Alicia Keys.
Maybe you
I
should.
mean, they've had fucking like producer versus producer, Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch.
John Legend versus Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys is killing that every time.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, John Legend has some good music,
But Alicia
he
Keys,
can't stand up to
Alicia Keys is killing
so-
it.
and there's, like, Jill
Alicia
Scott
Keys
versus
is killing
Erykah Badu.
DMX.
I mean, those are two different genres, so maybe.
Alicia Keys is fire,
Because if
dude.
you take it to that, then you're just talking about like pure number one hits because she obviously has one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So okay.
Bodies.
So think about it though, like, so you got DMX and Snoop. So are you putting Rough Riders Anthem against what? Fucking Murder Was the Case?
Sure.
Because
not?
Rough Riders Anthem fucking beats Murder
No
Was
way.
the Case.
You're fucking drunk,
Absolutely.
dude. You're fucking
What I
drunk.
put is
So then would you put like
Snoop Doggy. Snoop Dogg. What's that song called again? Can't even
fucking
think of it.
What's My Name?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting
Shit's
that
on
one.
anything that DMX ever made.
So you're putting that one against fucking.
So what about then? But then you added if you're gonna do features, right?
I don't think we can do features.
Well, that's the thing is how
I
do
mean, other people have done.
we gotta know the
features.
rules. We gotta know the rules
Yeah.
for.
But that's it. So okay, so like To America's Most Wanted is gonna shit on anything that DMX has done.
What was that one DMX did with Eminem? It was a diss
Haley
track,
song?
Haley song.
Yeah, no.
So
it-
so
You know
you're
what I
gonna
mean?
go-
So
go to sleep.
oh
Go to
yeah,
sleep?
go to sleep.
Go to
I
sleep.
think it was.
So but that's it. So like, so do you have 20 Snoop songs? Like, what are you gonna put fucking Drop It Like It's Hot
No.
against fucking X Gonna Give It to You?
You know, Drop It Like a Hot was good shit.
It was
It was
hot.
It was. It was hot
a
at the
big
time.
song, but I'm not saying that's
So are we
better.
doing features or not?
You could do features. I
I'm-
mean,
dude,
Features, you could put any song that Snoop Dogg did with Dr. Dre.
See, and then
Right,
Snoop did features with fucking 50. You know what I mean?
yeah, but so did DMX.
Yeah. But he got the Dog Pound. He has all Death Row.
Did
Yeah, but
fucking
you're
No
only
Limit.
picking the 20 songs.
I'm rolling with Snoop. I'm rolling
I mean-
with Snoop on it. I got to.
I think Snoop has had
Sergio said
More?
gin and juice.
yeah. So
Dude.
Snoop's had way more, right? Way more.
Yeah.
But does his 20 stand up to all 20 of DMX's?
Yeah.
I think so.
'Cause I
I'm
only know
rocking-
like
I'm
5
rocking-
DMX songs.
I'm rocking with
I
Snoop.
mean, A.O. Kato, Slippin', fucking. You
I
been?
can't say that I know those ones.
I miss you. Like,
I'm gonna rock with Snoop. Sergio said T.I. versus 50 Cent. We touched on this last week.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you at?
50 all
He
day.
wasn't on here.
We'll hop on there and tell
Too
you 50
busy.
Cent all day.
50 all
50
day.
Cent, yeah.
And if you think otherwise, you're a Ja Rule fan. I think we came to that conclusion.
I mean, what's your thoughts on it, Serge? Call in, man. We'll put you on live right now. You know,
Well, that's another thing. People have been asking me, like, are we doing a call-in thing?
if you want to call
I
in,
was just
if
thinking
you
right
guys
now,
want to call in,
put that shit on
call in.
speakerphone.
You can put your phone number out there?
Yeah.
Well, you should only be calling if you know us.
Yeah, for real.
No, that's not the way
Well, I
it
mean,
goes.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're
I don't
right.
want some random-ass
Like,
creep calling
now we gotta
breathing
get
into my ear.
now we gotta get it.
Yeah, you have to get a burner.
Yeah, we gotta get yourself a burner on.
I mean,
I mean, we got Wi-Fi. We can get one of those fake Wi-Fi numbers.
Oh, that's right.
You know, Steve can't have one of those.
Yeah, ain't no way
And that's
to
it, like-
unless you know me.
that's it. Like, I would put my number out there, but what's the off chance someone's just scrolling
Yeah,
through
you just get a
Facebook
creep.
or fucking...
You just get a,
You want to play a game?
Are we gonna hear that shit all night? Because I gotta be up at 3 o'clock.
or we
in the
say
morning.
something that they just really don't like, and they just like hit our guts and
Sorry,
calls all the
guys.
time, and just fucking
You guys be getting those fucking. I get them all the
Eminem
time.
from the
dude.
wash
No.
type shit.
I get those fucking text messages all the time for I don't know who the fuck somebody had the phone before me and they'll be texting me all the time about college loans and I'll get calls about paying off college. That's why I didn't go to school because I don't want to pay that
Well, I
shit.
had some like legal shit. Somebody called me for a lady, and I don't know if she was like fucking her public defender, her prosecutor, like a DA or what. But she was like, if you get back, she's gonna end up going to jail. And I'm like, lady, I don't know who you're talking about.
well.
She's like, this is your last warning. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, tell her I'm sorry when you find her, because I don't know who you're talking about.
Hey, so Sergio said 50. He's gonna take 50 over
Yeah,
T.I.
50 all day.
Absolutely.
I mean, T.I. had some good ones, but I think 50 would win that.
So was that one of these?
That was going to be one of those battles, but
50
they never
doesn't
did
wanna
it.
do it.
Yeah, 50 don't want to do it.
He just called T.I. a rat.
Which, I mean, he made a Crime Stopper video. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like,
Do you see anything wrong with Rick Ross being a CO?
no.
Do you see anything wrong with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Absolutely.
What?
Bro,
Are you? Come on,
Oh,
bro. We didn't get
man.
into this last time you brought him up because we didn't want to go down
I
that
just,
road.
you know,
we
like,
don't
let me
know
get.
anything.
So my
He
thing
snitched
is,
on him because of the stuff that they did to him.
but that's see the name of the game is when you're running around being gangster this, gangster that.
exactly.
You know what you're getting into.
So that's it. He knew what he was getting himself into, and that I whatever, like, cool. Do what you got to do to him. But when you fucking kidnap his mom or his fucking
There was-
kill
I
his
think they
mom,
only tried to kidnap his mom.
See, but
baby
that's the
mama,
thing, dude. That's the
fucking threatened to
thing.
kill his
The
family.
mom was a hoe. She's.
I mean,
She's
that's,
a little
that's
teeny
it.
bopper.
She
Like,
belongs to the
like,
streets.
That's fine.
Yeah,
See,
she
I don't know,
does.
Like,
Yes,
that
she
part's
does.
fine. But
Can you imagine how much violence would be in the world if everybody was just like, "Oh yeah, says my baby mama," you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
it though. Like, but do what you got to do to him.
Man,
Like, keep your family out of it.
see, but that's
Because your family has nothing to do
no,
with it.
you're right.
So
So those
if-
guys are bitches too, but that doesn't make what he did right. Because there's plenty of people that do
We
drive-by gang members that do drive-by
we do
shootings
not
and kill
condone
innocent.
snitching
But
on this
he's not
channel.
a gang member.
That's the thing.
And
He
that's the
barely
thing.
thought he was.
Why did he get an
Okay.
all red bandana
Bro.
fucking Escalade?
Bro.
Do you see
and
his
Tahoe
music
and shit?
video?
Hold on. Listen.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he claimed to be a gang member.
Yeah.
But are you, either of you going to do anything crazy with somebody that you know isn't actually down for anything? Never has.
I'll tell you right now.
Just because he's hanging around, are you going to go commit a crime that you could go away for life for?
No.
Just because he has a little bit of money in his pocket? So they're just as
Absolutely
stupid
not.
as they are, as he is.
Not really. They were extorting that fool.
Exactly.
See-
So they're stealing money from him, knowing damn well, hey, he's a civilian.
That he's a snitch.
Yeah, he ain't down for nothing. Like, he ain't never put in work. He
I mean,
ain't
that's
I don't see
stupid
why
on their
that-
part.
I just don't see how that's an argument of why it's okay what he did.
It's not okay with what he did, but
That's his only. That's it.
if he's not about that life and they know it, why have him there for it? Like, you could still be stealing his money, but go do your own dirt. You set yourself up.
Yeah, but
I don't know, man.
Like, you
That's
set yourself up to be a stupid ass.
yeah,
that's a hard.
So, I mean, if they're threatening to kill my kids and they're threatening to kill fucking my family, like, and knowing that he's not from the streets, as he's saying, hey, they're trying to kill me.
but that goes both ways because
Because he
he should have never.
something.
Yeah, but he should have never got around those folks. It's their
Fully
fault for
agree.
accepting them, but he was almost like an undercover, but he didn't know it because
Yeah,
you're
fully.
going into this life, thinking that you're this, and that. So you just caused some people that are really in that life that, in maybe other words, would have never even got caught for any of that shit because it was all street shit. But because they were fucking with you, you pretty much ruined their life. Just like
But did he ruin their life? Or did they do it by trying to get rich quick?
it's kind of
he
a
should have
thing.
never
where-
even been around them.
He shouldn't have been around them.
They should have never accepted them. But that
think about
doesn't
it.
make it.
He wouldn't have been around them if they didn't approach him.
See, I don't
Because
know
if he's not on the street,
See, I don't know how that
Are they-
story
are they-
comes about.
and that's it. I mean, I don't know how it comes about,
Yeah.
but think about it. If we're sitting here doing this, we're in here, we're doing this. Someone's got to come approach us about fucking, hey, you want to make $1 million? We're going to help you. We're going to have your back. We're not going out looking for that. Right? It's the same thing. They knew what they were getting themselves into, and they still went along with
I mean,
it.
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but the thing about it is, like,
You only live by the street code if you're from the streets. If you're not, don't fuck with somebody that's not like
to be
that.
from the streets.
But they knew going into it he's not from the streets.
Yeah, but
how often do you find some person that's actually hella hood? Okay,
Happens all the time.
rainbow ass hair.
Well, I mean, you throw a rainbow
$1
hair,
million
that's
worth
fine.
of jewelry.
see, I don't know the whole story then, because I was under the impression that this guy, that Tekashi 6ix9ine grew up with these guys to a point.
No.
You know.
Tekashi 6ix9ine was a fucking Crip like a year before he was a Blood.
Okay, so these people that
But
he
those-
snitched on, how long was he associated with these guys?
Oh fuck! I think it was like when he started to blow up.
When
But that's
did you say
because
that?
one of them was.
If it's
his
more than
manager.
5 years, it makes it worse for Tekashi 6ix9ine.
If it's more than 5 years, it makes it worse on all of them. Yeah, he
No,
has.
because if they were around for 5 years, then if you're hanging out with somebody for 5 years, you might know who that person is, and you could do some shit around that person, like you were saying. You know what I mean? They should have known that he was not.
But at
if
5 years,
he's kicking it with the homies which I believe so. I don't think he's gangster, but I'm sure he did some shit with them. You know, shot.
See, but that's
shot
whatever,
Chief
you know what I
Keef.
mean? Huh?
He shot a Chief Keef.
Exactly. So he is about that life, supposedly.
No, it's simple. It's the same thing. Okay, back in the day, we did some stupid shit, but somebody with us went and stole a 12-pack and was super excited. At that point in his life, he wasn't about that, right?
Yeah.
I don't say no names, statute of limitations. But I mean, it's the same thing. I got it. But
I don't know, man.
even after 5 years, bro, like if you don't see that side of that person and they're not like, hey, hand me that shit, I'm gonna go handle this. If you gotta try to convince someone, hey, just shoot out the window, fucking, to scare them. Like, they're not about that. You only brought him into that and made him do that so that he would be able to be part of that too. Like, you know damn well he ain't part of that life.
I just feel like it's a lot of excuses for a rat. I understand if
Did he rat? Yeah.
I mean, I don't really understand, but yes, you're gonna, if you're doing so, even if you're not doing something that you're not supposed to, there might become a time where you end up going to prison.
Exactly.
But at any time, you're a part of that. Accidents like that don't just happen. You know what I mean? At some point, you were a part of that situation. You had the means and were able to stop doing what you were doing in a lot of situations. You know what I mean? So
you put yourself in that
do the
situation.
crime, you do the time, and you don't even have to do a crime. You just have to, choices and consequences. Every action has a consequence. You know what I mean? And regardless of what they were doing or anything like that, you know what I mean? How many times do you see on First 48? So you know it's real. How many?
Same subject though.
They know that who shot them or killed their friend. They don't say nothing. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you this: if someone shot you guys and I know who did it, I'm telling them.
Someone shot you guys, and they know who did it.
Yeah.
And they ask you about it.
I'm telling them.
I mean,
You got kids.
Yeah.
You got a family.
Yeah.
I'm not a shooter.
But that's the same thing. Like whether whatever we are associated with or whatever, I'm not worried about losing my life anytime soon. You know what I mean? Why? Because I live in a nice fucking place, and you know what I mean. All my beefs are done and gone, and for as far as I know,
I'm worried about the protesters.
yeah. But that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect you to ever have to do that, because who's gonna kill me for no reason? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. But there's different situations, you know what I mean? Like, if I was leaving the house and I see somebody suspicious, and I'm like, man, that ain't right, you know what I mean? And tonight Jose gets murdered, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, dude, I seen some suspicious guy out there last night.
You put your.
He was a white Caucasian, 5 feet tall. I'm gonna do that.
A white Caucasian?
Yeah, or whatever, you know what I mean? I'll just make an example. If that makes me a snitch, then whatever. That's different shit.
You gotta not put yourself in a position where you're like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just, I don't know.
Live a clean life. Live a solid life. Live a straight
I
life.
don't know what we were talking about.
Don't go looking. Don't go looking for
Tekashi
shit
6ix9ine,
if you ain't about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, if you got shit that you got to handle, you got kids, you got a family. Let's try to act like something you're not. Simple as that.
I mean, I'll say it like this: if one of you guys came over and said, "We're gonna go hurt somebody," whose car are we gonna take?
Like I said, okay, so mine's gonna overheat. It's so loud, so it's gotta be yours.
Since we're on the subject, whoever keeps thumb down in our shit, this is your last warning.
Don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, but yeah, like obviously we're all three of us are ride or die. If you need me, I'm there. If we need each other, you know.
And that's it.
But obviously, it's gonna be if it happened, you know, a good reason or you know what I mean. Like,
I mean,
we're gonna be on the way there,
I'm hoping
talking about what's
reason.
going on. You know what I mean?
I was by myself.
Yeah, but you know, if it comes down to that, then you don't have to worry about.
well, yeah, but that's different though. We grew up together. We know what each other are about. So if it came down to that, we know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so full that's like.
I mean,
Like I said,
you want to throw
It
Primo in there? I'll be like, nah. Have fun, guys. Bobby.
Oh, that was not my primo. Bro. But yeah, absolutely. Now there's some people, Randy Shine. We're not gonna get into that though, because that's just
telling you so quick.
Anyways, man.
Tekashi 6ix9ine's a clown. I don't think that there's enough justification of why he snitched. Because I listened to his whole little fucking rant. You know, what would y'all do? What would you do?
I mean,
if you out there fucking
it.
my baby mama?
Think about it, okay?
It's ridiculous.
happens
So
all
I
the
get
time.
it.
Yeah, you know
I
what I
get
mean?
it.
Like
That
nothing in there except for fucking with his. Because I didn't hear nothing about the kids. Does he even have kids?
Yeah.
Only thing I heard was they tried to kidnap his baby mom or his grandma. Yeah, that's fucked up. Everything else is completely justified. They try to jump him the time from friends.
That's fine. That's fine. All that would be fine. Like, not the family part. Him. You want to extort his money? Cool. If he's stupid enough to do that, that's his problem. And then the only thing that I mean, there's no validating. Yeah, he snitched. He is a snitch. That's it.
He loves it.
I mean, I wasn't no fucking type of fan of his anyways. So
Don't sound like it.
I mean, can we honestly sit here and say that Snoop wasn't a snitch? How many of these other rappers?
I mean, it's
do
who
shit?
says that?
Who says what?
Where's there any evidence that Snoop Dogg snitched?
He got off on a murder case that was clearly fucking.
His bodyguard did it. His bodyguard admitted to doing it.
And then I believe it was not even a month later he got caught with over a pound of marijuana, and then walked out.
There's no beer there.
No fucking ice in there. Where's it? There's
I bought a 12
12 pack in the fridge.
But I mean, how many other rappers out there are really about that life, who go to jail, stay in jail, don't snitch?
Well, it's like they say, when you get up to that platform where Snoop Dogg is, you know what I mean? You're not really about that life anymore. I mean,
And that's it. Like,
but
so just because he does it, like, he's not about that life, even though many people before him did it, and many people after him are gonna do it.
Yeah.
He was never about that life to begin with, and that's just the way it is. What other news? What else we got going on?
Man.
Let's check in on the live chat. Who's chatting with us?
I don't know. I don't even know if anybody else is here, dude. I think Sergio's the only one blowing us shit up. Are you with us? I know Brittany's probably with us. Chucho, you still there? Huh?
Remember that one? Let's see. Here we go. We got Jack chiming in on the messenger about the basketball game. He's about to get his ass whooped in.
He ain't fucking playing, dude.
I'd even go to say, this is no disrespect to Jack Torres, but
he's trash.
yeah, he's probably the worst basketball player out of all of us.
Absolutely. Jack Torres is absolute trash when it comes to basketball.
You remember when we used to go to the sports complex and he would get out there and tighten up his shoes all nice and tight.
And his shit always matches his shoes and his fucking shorts.
And he would just think that he has fucking dribbles and he would lose the ball every time down there. I don't remember him having too decent of a shot either. At least we all have a shot.
I mean, if we're going to circle back to this game, I mean, I hope you guys practice.
I don't need practice. I stay ready.
You better bring a bark bag. Will you hand me that shit?
We're old enough now. You should have some kind of apparatus
Yeah.
to help you. But I'm fucking ready, man. I really am.
I mean,
We gotta do something.
I'm not so sure that I'm ready, as far as I'm just willing, because
So I'll tell you what.
I got a fucking, what is that shit called? I got like a hip flexor in my ankle, fucking my heel, whatever that shit's called, tendonitis.
You better get some fucking high tops.
Oh, I got some high tops at the house. I'm strapping them up real tight.
So me, Griff, and Bobby, we were playing every weekend. Jose would come every once in a while. Bobby would have your guys' primo black dude, Josiah.
What the fuck is that?
Josiah. What does Bobby call him? Bobby thinks he's the greatest basketball player to ever live. He calls him Chuck's nephew. So black dude. Isaiah. He used to come out. Yeah, he used to come out every once in a while because Bobby used to play with him at the gym. But we were going every weekend, and this is when I lived on Garden Circle, so this was probably in 2011. But we were going every weekend to the school and playing basketball.
So what I'm hearing is you guys are trying to get beat
Who?
in basketball. I mean,
as long as I don't end up with like
go ahead, say it.
Jack and like Jose Torres, I should be all right. You know what I mean?
So you're saying
like,
Jack and Jose Torres are the weaklings?
No.
I mean, you just said it.
That's kind of what you just
said
said. Kind of what you just said.
Hold on.
It's not as much as there's the weak link as if you, Juan, and Bug teamed up.
So it'd be,
You know what I mean? I think it should be like,
it'd be me and Bug versus you.
Let's see.
You put a Jack on live.
Joaquin. We're gonna see if he wants to join in.
He ain't gonna answer.
I don't even know if this is his number anymore.
The
Oh, he's got a new one.
Probably the same one.
hello.
Joaquin, you're on live with the Loyal Legacy podcast.
Do you have time?
Do you have time to talk to us at the moment?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about how bad you are at this basketball.
No, that's not.
We don't have time to explain how bad you are. So just for our listeners out here,
What?
we're trying to explain exactly how bad your ball handling skills are. Like
Exactly what?
how bad your ball handling skills are. So there's a scale, right? There's like Kyrie, and then at the other end there's you.
Kyrie and Shaq.
Yeah, like if Yao Ming was a fucking ball handler, that'd probably be you.
You're right.
So where you at? Where you at on this game, man? Let's get your feedback, dude. What's your outlook on it? Where you trying to go with it?
I'm about to get this money. I told you. $100 in my hand.
What,
It should be 300, no?
Well,
It
you
should be
split it
two.
up, 100, 3 and 3.
Everybody gets $100.
Oh yeah, I feel
Well, yeah, everybody would get 200 per team.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
because the other team would give you an extra 100, so
Tell
you
me
get yours
right.
back.
Tell me right.
Yeah, you do.
Tell me your idea.
Hey, what do you think about adding more people, like more teams?
And then be like a tournament type of stuff.
Like a real tournament.
Yeah, we'll like you said, we'll shoot for teams.
Yeah,
we'll shoot for captains.
it will still be random, but you know,
Are we randomizing every week?
No,
no. We just
How
randomize it.
many and who's gonna play?
maybe 3
I
more
don't know.
teams. 2
I don't
more
know. We'll
teams.
see what We figure we got what 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we still
we can push it back a
be
little
3
bit.
on
if we have
3.
to.
And then also, are we gonna play all 3 games of 21 and the same day?
Absolutely.
Yep, it's a best of 3.
Not in one day.
Dude, that's a lot of
No, but
points.
it might only be 2 games. You know what I mean? So
That's
we might
that's a lot. That's a lot of running for big guys like us, dude.
It's half court though.
And
I'm
we're,
playing full court. I'll drop out right now.
Half court is still
We're-
half a court.
Yeah.
He's still not playing full court. I'll drop out right now.
Cheers.
Bro, I feel you. Jose was like, how about 5-on-5? I'm like, bro, we're already gonna dock fucking
Yeah,
front
5 on 5. You
court.
have to. Yeah, you have to do
Bro,
full court with that.
I mean, so we're going back
I
to
mean, I'll be down to take some other people's money too.
Jack.
You're not.
Stop
Hey,
it.
unless you're on my team, that's a lie.
how about we do it and second place gets their money back, and then first place gets.
Depends on how many people we have.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we could do it like whoever scores the most points gets
MVP?
400, and then the other people get 100 and 100.
No, that's stupid.
I don't even know how that
That's fucking.
math works.
That's
out.
stupid.
Is
That's
it?
stupid.
Just a fucking winning team splits the money.
So the winning team gets 600, right? But let's say
Well, no,
the
no.
person that scores the most
Hey.
points gets.
Hey, that's not right, because if we're adding teams, it's going to be more than 600.
Well, no, I'm just talking about right now.
Oh wait, $300 a game or $100 a game?
Per
But
team.
how's he talking about 600?
Because they'll get their original 3 back, plus a 3 from the other team.
Yeah. So the pot's
So,
gonna be at
3 plus
600.
3
Oh,
is
okay.
six.
So the person that scores the most points gets 400. The other 2 people on the team get 100.
Terrible.
So they make their money back.
Terrible.
That's dumb.
And then the person that scored, why are you
That's
scared?
absurd.
Sounds scared.
That's terrible.
No, it should be.
Because what about like me? Like I'm a monster scorer, but I'm the Dennis Rodman of defense.
Oh,
Hey,
hell
are you watching those live right now, Jack Torres?
Are you tuned in?
no, I'm not.
They're fucking bitch.
How many people are you with right now, Jack?
Tell one of them to put it on.
Well, they all just left the room. I was with 2, and now they're gone.
Wow,
go get 'em.
that's 3 viewers we could have had, but you can't even support us like
I didn't
that.
know this shit was still on because you said it started at 7:30.
Like we've been telling you.
We roll till
We're
like
till we
10.
want to stop, or we're told to stop. But right now we want to stop. So
Yeah, we're not told yet, so
Okay, so
Produ-
what would be?
producers haven't said nothing yet.
What did you say?
go ahead.
What did you say?
Don't you worry about that.
You don't have no dribbles.
That's it. From that, all right. Just because of these comments, I'm crossing everybody over.
You couldn't cross any of us
Hey,
over.
all I hear is out of bounds.
Off the foot.
Yeah, off the foot, out of bounds.
Turnover. So listen, what would be the most amount of teams?
We're just
I mean-
gonna see.
I don't know. We might be able to get like
It doesn't.
3, maybe 4 more teams.
But I think it. Okay, so say this shit blows up and we get 4 other teams. We're gonna have to change it from a 1-day event.
Yeah,
We can't
I mean-
do 3 games.
I mean,
That's like 18 games in a day.
I could run
Oh,
this.
yeah, no, that. So
Not for each team, but that's just
Yeah.
a total. So how we're gonna have that much time unless we had like
you have to
No.
find people that are actually.
yeah,
down to play.
we would have to have 2 games going at once. We would have to have somebody to keep track of the the points and everything, make sure nobody's cheating.
and just a how do you say it?
Notification.
Notification. We're bringing the camera, so
Yeah. So this is all going to be recorded.
and it will be brought. It will be
Y'all
brought to
hear
you
that on the podcast.
on the podcast. The
I
following
mean,
Friday.
embarrass you is what you mean.
Listen, you better hope it's not me and Esteban and Juan on the same team. 'Cause
I
it's
know,
a wrap.
that's
I'm
right.
about to give it to
That's a
somebody right
wrap.
now.
That's a wrap.
Who you and Wanderers, me and Bug?
Jack
I mean-
didn't count, but me and Juan together is a wrap. No, hey,
mean,
let's do something like this. So everybody that's watching, or anybody who watches this, post production or whatever, you guys, if you know all of us, me, Jose, Bug, Jack Torres, Jose Torres, and Juan Cruz, who do you guys think's gonna have the most points total in this whole little tournament, regardless of how many teams end up playing?
Not almost points. Who do you think is just going to be the all-around best player?
Like
MVP,
MVP,
yeah. Who do you think is going to be the MVP?
I mean, we're not going to be really counting stats and shit.
Exactly,
I mean, you
so
can't
why are you
figure
going-
personal-
No, but you don't have to when you when you
points are points.
when
It's
somebody's
gonna be-
bringing-
it's going to be clear.
This is the thing,
But
though.
when somebody's
but they
bringing the
should
ball,
be-
hey, when somebody's driving to the hole, I'm swatting the shit out of them.
Well, see,
Automatically, I'm MVP.
for one, you're not going to play without a shirt because it's going to get torn. And second, you're going to throw the fuck up.
Yeah.
Probably.
But what I'm saying is, like, we should all pitch in and $25 to whoever picks who's going to be the MVP of
I
the
mean, not
tournament.
25. I'm
I
already
mean-
putting 100 up. Like,
I'll throw.
I think we could go like a fucking $50 gift card to the person who picks.
Yeah, $50 gift
Correct.
card. You
But-
you pick. Well,
But if there's multiple people that pick the same person,
you got to guess a
then
number.
we'll just draw names.
Draw a name, guess
This
a
is
number.
the thing, though. So if we do it where the person that scores the most points gets 400, and then the other people get their money back to $100.
Talking about this? Yeah.
No, Jack. Your fucking
I'm
team.
scared.
Okay, listen. If your team,
You're definitely not getting
yeah,
400.
if your team loses,
Who are you trying to get money for, dude?
if any team decides that they want to give their person who scores the most more money, then that's your team's problem. But you're not going to be on that team, so you don't have to worry about it. Unless you're with me. If you're with me, you're not allowed to handle the ball. You're only allowed to pass it.
I'm hella weak. It's going down. August 2nd. I'm taking everybody's money.
Jack, are you
Hey,
even going to
wanna
show
know,
up?
hey, we do a side bet.
So we are we telling all our friends on every other friends that we know that it's happening and say
Come through, watch it.
by next week's podcast, so that gives you a week. You have to get you and your team and it set up that you guys are going to be there.
No,
Let us
because
know.
you said we're
Well,
shooting
we don't
for
even
the
know who
team.
the teams are. But you
We're
can't
shooting
have
team.
fucking,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
you
right.
can't have 30
What if
people
you-
show up to shoot for teams.
How many people we looking at?
So this is the thing. You can have people come that are down to play, that are down to put $100 on a game, 3-on-3, no matter who
Best
the
of
teams are.
three. Yeah, best
And
of three.
if you can find people that are down, then I'm down. I'm with it. But I don't know. I don't even know how many people play basketball still.
We know, and we're doing it. So
It wasn't our idea.
hopefully we
but-
spark some interest somewhere. I know Bobby's down.
I know, you know your cousin's down. You know
What
your
about
cousin's
Brian?
down.
Who's your
Brian.
people gonna bring?
Big Brian. Todd and Brian.
Carlos would probably get a hold of him. I don't really think I have him on my
I
Facebook.
hit a,
Carlos
I
and
hit
Dub
Diane
asked
see if he's down.
Yeah,
Who?
I'm sure he's down.
Diane.
Who's that?
My brother
Bobby's
probably
there,
hop in
Bobby.
it.
No.
He can't even run right
I
now.
know.
Hey,
Tony's fucking-
you're right. His feet are fucked up, but my brother can ball.
He can ball.
He can ball.
Not if he can't move.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't drink
How
beer after that.
how
though.
about we do a cap of 4
Well-
teams?
12 players.
4 teams?
Yeah, 12 players.
I mean, okay. Are we picking our own teams?
No, let's
No.
shoot from.
So we just need 3 people.
They'll random.
Three
You need 6
people.
more people.
You need 6 more people. You two
Okay,
more
well,
teams.
6 more people. But what if we
But
have
to
10
be down to
people
play for
want to
$100
play?
per
Then
person.
we're gonna have to pick 6 people.
Then we can run a sub
2
on each
games
team.
for 3, best of 3 to 21, 1s and 2s.
All right, Joaquin, are you actually going to show up, though? Or is it going to come down to it? Or are you going to come down to it and be like, hey, I can't make it?
We're also
Hell
taking
no,
bets
I'm
on
gonna
who
be there.
doesn't show
I'm gonna put like $100.
out of the first 6.
Hey, I can't play if it's hotter than 80 degrees.
Hey, you have August.
That's another thing too. Are we gonna play at Great Valley or where are we gonna play? We can play at Limby Park.
Is it-
Folsom.
is
We need
it
to find
before
somewhere
Olympics?
that has a single rim and it's open.
Yeah, but that's what we need to do.
Yeah, Green Valley's trash, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that is our
Really?
sand lot, but...
Well, I gotta quit.
If they didn't switch it up,
And we need to figure out, fucker, are you trying to play this shit in the middle of the day or like when it starts to cool off?
Limby Park.
we're
got lights.
gonna have to start unless we go to where there's
Wherever
lights.
there's lights,
We're gonna have to
doesn't
start
matter.
early because if we're gonna have 3 games of 21, you figure at least 20 minutes between each game to fucking get oxygen
This
and.
will be way more than that because you guys can't shoot. You're not
Yeah, but if it's
sharpshooters.
only if one team wins 2 games in a row, then it's over.
Yeah, then it's a wrap.
You know what I mean?
But that's
I
only.
highly doubt this.
Yeah, but
gonna happen.
if you got 4 teams, 2 teams are gonna win 3 games in a row, or 2 games in a row. Sorry.
So that's a lot of games in a day. So we'd have to start early, like I said.
I don't know. Hey, but
We're probably most likely gonna have to play in the hottest point in the day.
That's fine with
we're
me.
bringing the camera out, so you have to be on the podcast.
We're gonna have to be on camera with your fucking terrible shot, your terrible handles,
Your fucking shoelace belt.
Shoelace belt, your fucking shoes matching your fucking shorts.
ripped off sleeve for your fucking head cap.
Hey, where you at right now, Jack?
I don't know, Jackson. Where the fuck are you?
I'm over here,
with his cousin Randy.
Hey, are they right there in the room or what?
No, why are you guys not
Tell them to tune in right now.
You're on live. You're on
On
live.
our podcast, we're live right now.
Don't even be a hater.
We're actually in the middle of a game.
Oh,
Here we go.
So you can listen to it while you're playing a game.
so our supposedly supporters can't even fucking support us.
Guess we found our Takashi.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can find, oh hell no. If you can find 6 other people that are down to play for $100 per person.
Why you changing the subject?
No, we've already been through this. We're already doing
That's
this.
$1,200.
Hang up on.
We don't have to pay taxes on that.
He fucking hung up on us.
Dude, sick ass
Hey,
dude.
Jack, fuck you.
Yeah, you're pussy.
Now it's time to play ball.
I'm gonna play dirty. Fuck.
Yeah. Play dirtiest play in the game, Ric Flair.
You're catching a basketball to that honker of yours. I tell you what.
But I already told you that schnoz is up. This belly is going all the way down that schnoz.
It was so funny. I was laughing hella hard.
Veronica was like, she's like, there's that movie where a guy jumps and his fucking
I
belly
was
rubs
thinking
all
of that, but
over
I
his
could not
face.
remember the name of it.
She thought it was an Adam Sandler movie, but it was
Fucking
Along Came Polly.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck.
That shit, oh. I was just thinking that, like, I'm fucking skins for sure.
Pressing hammer straight up, fucking boom.
The only thing with certain people, I don't know who all's off on a Sunday, because that's what we're doing Sunday, right?
Request a day off, man.
It can't be Sunday, though.
What?
Because we're going to play, like, later into the night. I gotta fucking go to work in the morning. Can't be out
Well,
there.
we'll have to get
We're
together.
starting early in the
figure
morning.
it
What
out.
do you mean?
Early in the morning. How many motherfuckers do you think is going to show up early in the morning?
I would.
11 o'clock.
I ain't
Okay,
got
then
nothing else
Steve's
to do.
definitely not on my team because he's going to have a hangover.
Oh, that's when I play. I'll be drinking beer.
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'd be running to the wrong side of the court.
What are you guys doing on Sunday?
This Sunday?
Yep. My brother got a campsite up at Loonlit.
I know. I was thinking about going up.
Shh, don't be telling everybody.
I was thinking about going up.
Yeah.
Where you at? I mean, you ever fucking...
But let me know if you guys are down.
You ever told secrets on the microphone?
I want to tell Felix he's gonna take me out and shoot those guns.
Oh, nice.
Do it in the backyard.
So,
Where, dude?
Right
are we gonna talk about the fights?
What fights?
Last weekend.
All the good. All
we
the
had our
fights.
picks.
All the
and,
fights were good, and then the Toe Stomp champ came and robbed us of a good fight.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking.
Shout out Jorge Masvidal. But the champ is the champ.
Yeah,
and
the only thing I could say is he obviously came out with a plan, and he executed that plan. You know what
Stomp
I mean?
toes?
I think it's disgusting, but he won, and he did it in a way that, I want to say he dominated dude, but he played... When somebody does something like that, you could tell that was their plan, and it all went to plan, and he was just able to pin it against the fence, do whatever he wanted to do.
He didn't want to
because
throw
he
hands.
was stomp. Yeah, he didn't want to at all. But stomping his feet and then hitting him with those fucking shoulders was a pretty, But yeah, I think it was cowardly and
Yeah, little pussy.
everything.
But yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
enough
a fan.
about those
The
fights.
fight before that got robbed
those
too.
fights.
I feel like.
Max
Holloway.
Holloway.
Yeah, maybe.
Holloway got robbed for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
He was a good sport about it. Though.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
he didn't take it like a man, but I mean, everybody else in the world knows that he got robbed, which was absolute ridiculousness.
I think I forget who I was talking to that night, but you know, if you're going in there as a you know, the challenger for a title, you can't. You have to knock him out, or it has to be like a dominant.
But I mean, he
performance against
pretty
the
much
championship.
dominated. He dominated 2, definitely won the 3rd, and then the last 2 were Jan coming on fucking harder.
So
fucking
basically, you know, so I don't know. It was kind of
Max Holloway won for sure.
Yeah.
But
Rose, what's it, how do you say her fucking first name?
Nami Yunus.
Rose.
Doug Rose.
That bitch was crazy, man. She fucked it up. I think Paige Van Zant's done in the UFC.
Nah, she'll come back and fight again. She's had too much time off. I feel like she wants to get back in there. She's kind of had a little ring rust.
Could be, but I know Dana White said she needs to explore a free agency.
Fuck, she might go to one championship.
We'll see. She's bad though too. So.
What else we got on the agenda, gentlemen?
A lot wrong right now, man.
Wrapping it up for the week, or what?
I mean, we could wrap it up for the week. You know, you guys got something you want to say? Says we got 2 viewers. Chime in if you're still there.
We'll do 5 minutes. Give them a chance.
The final 5.
Talk about, you know, what'd you guys do this week? You know what I mean?
Fucking work. Woke up this morning with the Bee Gees. Bro, I had some.
It's the first time.
First time I tried a Chinese chop suey. It's like, I think it's like Brussels sprouts.
You've been eating a lot of Chinese food lately, huh?
No, just last night. Bro, that shit hit me like a brick this morning. I was just like, all bad.
Hey, we gotta go get fitted.
Oh yeah.
I don't. When's that?
You guys down to go tomorrow? You guys free tomorrow?
What time?
No, I got the kids in the morning.
I got disc golf in the morning.
I don't know what time their mom's coming back. Probably not till late afternoon.
I mean, you can drop them off here for a little bit.
Like Sunday. I mean,
Sunday I'm going to the.
We go Sunday. I mean,
he's not gonna be here.
What lake? Oh. I mean, we can go next. We can go next Saturday too.
If you want to do that,
just plan it for next Saturday.
Early afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come in.
That's cool.
Hey, fucking get
In
with.
case you guys didn't know,
Get with old Willie.
for our new viewers or whoever, my friend right here is getting married.
Never thought it was gonna happen, but
Getting tied down.
found
Having
the
a kid and
one.
getting married all at the same time.
No, 6 weeks, dude. My baby will be here.
6
Bro.
weeks.
6
I'm
weeks.
disappointed. You should have waited.
Waiting for what?
It's on my birthday. Be a man.
There's a possibility the baby will be here on my dad's birthday.
I mean, that'd be dope too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking congratulations, but damn.
I'm nervous, man.
How
but
life is about to change for
I
both.
never
good.
thought. I never thought for a quick minute.
I know. I mean, for a while there, I thought you were kind of undercover.
Stop
You
it.
He
know.
probably still is.
Yeah,
I say probably when he hits like 48, they go through some like midlife crisis.
You fucking
Fucking
stupid.
Buy a
man.
boat, go live on the
Jenner.
ocean.
I do want a boat. I do want to get a boat. I do want to buy a boat. My future father-in-law just bought a fucking Tesla today.
Those are the sickest cars out right now. Yeah,
Not
they are.
even.
Yeah, they
Fucking
fucking are.
No.
How many have you guys seen?
A
Dude,
lot.
How many have you been in?
I used to drive
How
them all the
many?
time at the wash, dude.
Huh.
I'm not a fan of Teslas, dude.
I know that. To me, it's just kind of like, especially,
You guys are fucking
you know when I
crazy.
started hating fucking Teslas? When those motherfuckers told me, get in there and fucking start it, or get in there and turn the key or some shit. And I'm in there and I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, where is it? And I'm like, turn it. Put the window down. And I'm like, there's no key. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Motherfucker that used to be in his nose all the time. Fucking
Emilio.
Emilio.
It's his fucking primo.
I bet.
Emilio, you're probably watching your primo right now.
Hey, you be watching us or what?
No, but I was just saying that's your primo. He probably is.
You whoa.
Nah, but I think Teslas are fucking sick.
I don't like them, dude.
I think they're super sick.
He-
I like the interior. It's just super slick. It's just fucking.
I mean, that's weird,
Especially
but
you get
okay.
the fast one. So there's a video on YouTube that it has it up against like BMWs, Mercedes, Porsches. Yeah, I want to say it's like a quarter mile. But Tesla beats all those cars. I think it's the P1000 or something.
So
like
I'll
that.
ask you this: and what part of my reality am I ever gonna need to do that?
But I'm just saying they're fast
Cool.
and they're slick.
When am I ever gonna need that?
You might.
Bro, look at me. I'm low and slow, just like my cars.
What if you're cruising down the street doing Vin Diesel and letting pull up next to you?
My Camry's smoking them.
You think about that fucking bear TikTok?
I was just gonna say that was fucking hilarious. Brittany had shown me that a couple nights before.
I'm getting real fucking tired of you guys not believing that I can do this.
You can't.
Hey,
Absolutely.
What was that one? What do you say when you're drunk? I'm taking down a giraffe.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking wild right there. That was probably the wildest shit I ever heard.
So I want people to answer this question. What is more believable, me taking down a giraffe or Bug taking down a bear?
A bear, hands down.
We're replying
One-on-one.
to any comment that I want you guys to tell me what makes more sense. What's more realistic?
No weapons.
No weapons,
No
nothing.
weapons,
Just-
1-on-one. That's it.
That's what I'm
Me,
saying.
Fight
me
for your
versus
life.
a bear, or fucking Nigel, fucking Thornberry versus
Exactly.
giraffe. Nigel Thornberry just looked at him.
Dead now.
Hi, Brittany.
Dead? You're out of your mind.
Hi, Brittany Garcia.
He got fucking stabbed
Hi,
by a
Brittany. That's lots of
stingray.
trouble.
He got stabbed by a stingray.
There was
Ooh,
Steve
Steve
Irwin.
Irwin.
The same.
And you
people.
don't get stabbed
They
by a
were one of the
stingray.
same.
It was not even close.
Nigel Thornberry and Steve Irwin are the same people.
Dude,
He
Nigel-
was the voice of that person.
Oh, you fucking.
Are you guys crazy?
Bro,
Somebody
you
take
had
the-
too much.
Get the
You didn't know
beer,
that.
get the beer away from him, dude.
You had enough.
Google it.
We don't need to Google it because we know you're wrong. Nigel Thornberry was British. Steve Irwin was Australian.
Well, obviously they're not gonna let him use his real voice.
Steve Irwin was already dead by the time the Wild Thornberries came out.
Brittany says, I think a forest ranger would take you both down.
Forest Rangers suck.
There's no forest rangers involved.
Hey, funny
know.
story is we were at the lake one time.
In other words, you got
Were
punked
you
by
there
a
that
Forest
time?
Ranger.
What's time?
When Brittany told the forest ranger or the was it state trooper or whatever that he wasn't a real cop. It was me, Corn, Johnny Thiers, my brother.
Oh, yeah, when Johnny got in trouble with his boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
And he
Boat was on fucking no tags or anything on that fucking thing, dude.
So my homie Johnny Thiers, dude, shout out to you too. He used to trade all kinds of shit, right? So he traded up from like a fucking
Paperclip.
yeah, pretty much, dude, pretty much. Paperclip all the way up to a fucking dirt bike, and then he traded the dirt bike for a truck, and then he traded the truck for a fucking lowrider with hydraulics, a Cadillac, candy green, and then he traded that for something else. And he ended up with this fucking boat, dude, and it was like a speedboat, but it had like a Chevy fucking some kind of vicious motor with big old fucking exhaust out of it. Thing was fucking loud,
Fucking
dude.
loud, dude.
And it had
You know
sick
how
ass,
much that smart.
yeah, it had a sick ass fucking wrap or whatever you want to call it. It was all sparkling and shit or whatever.
Like,
We
it
went out
looked
there.
like your bike.
Yeah, and they say that I want to say it's like a 6-point inspection. So his old lady at the time was coming into shore, and she came up hella fast, dude. And I guess once you get in, you have to do like 5 miles an
you
hour,
gotta go
right?
slow.
But she came in hella quick, right? So the fucking state trooper or park ranger, whatever the fuck, came up and was like, "Hey, you know this, and that. We're drinking beers." So he's doing the checkpoint. My homie Johnny had, I think, maybe one of the checkpoint. And I think it was like a fire extinguisher. His registration was bad. He didn't have life jackets. Just a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? But so he writes him a ticket and tells him, get up out of here. Actually, I don't even think he wrote.
No, it
him a
was just,
ticket.
he had to
He
get
just
he couldn't have the boat in there.
yeah. So then he turns his attention to us. Oh, you guys are drinking beers, pour them out. So we had to pour them out. And then he goes to tell my black homie, Corn, he was older cat. If you stumble across this, we'd love to hear from you, see how you're doing. But
What did you say he died?
I think he did.
Well,
It's been a while. I mean, when we were kicking with him, he was like 53, and I was fucking at
Like
least
10 years
7.
ago?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
That's not.
Hopefully
that
he's
old, though.
fine. I mean, hopefully he's fine, obviously. But
you know
anyways,
his last
he
name?
was wearing blue. Yeah, it's Cornelius Harris.
I'm going to have to Google his
I've
ass.
tried it so many times.
Veronica can find it.
Yeah. But anyways, he was wearing blue, and this cop goes to tell us, or it was a park ranger or whatever, tell us, like, well, why are you hanging out with him? He's wearing red and you're wearing blue. And my homie Corin was a funny character. He would, he was just like, yeah, he just went like this. He's like, yup, like he's pretty much clowning on him or whatever, and but it was a funny story. And then at the time she wasn't my wife, but she's my wife now. And Brittany goes, can you really make us do all this stuff? Are you even like a real cop? And he's like, oh, have you know, ma'am, that, I have jurisdiction over CHP, local PD, I'm a state ranger, whatever. And she's, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't know. But it was funny. It was a funny.
You're just a ranger.
Yeah.
Just a rent-a-cop. like parking police.
I actually didn't know that either, but I wasn't saying no shit.
I mean, is it true? Does he really have fucking say over all that?
I heard it is.
Nobody even knows. No verification.
He just said that.
Maybe.
This whole time I've been telling people that story, and it's not even true.
Hey, so, I don't know if you guys noticed, we got new signs.
Oh, yeah.
On the air.
Somebody,
Reserve parking only.
I think
Mayor
Bud,
Dixon, thank you.
Mayor donated them
That one. She got us that one.
on the air.
I donated that one.
I'm going to be the special
We got
guy.
that
I'm
one.
going to be the special guy that at the end of each episode goes.
You gonna turn it off? Are you shutting it down now, or what? Oh,
We're going.
we're good.
Child bladder. Forget him, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, I got pissed too real.
The worst cops are in Galt.
I mean, that's some shady cops in fucking Orville, shady cops in Marysville, shady cops in Elmore Hills.
Yeah. I mean, there's
shady cops everywhere, but there's good cops everywhere. Just depends on how you approach them.
I think that's a sore subject for time being, but
everybody's gonna have their own opinions and everybody's gonna have their own run-ins. But I mean, I've ran into good and bad, so
that's true. That's true. I've ran into good and bad.
I've ran into cops that should have taken me to jail,
That did
but
it?
didn't. But I had cops that could have let me go without writing me the ticket that they did, but didn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, come correct, then hopefully they do too. And sometimes they don't, though. So
That's what, you gotta, as much as you want to disagree with everything, you gotta make sure,
you do it in the right way.
yeah, do what they ask. Don't put yourself in a fucked up position.
Yeah, like,
Were we talking about the politicals?
Yeah.
How do we get into that?
Your fucking ranger stories.
oh yeah.
I don't know how you get rangers and cops in the same. It's not even the same shit.
Kind of.
I depends on who you ask. I mean, is parking?
One tracks down Yogi Bear and the other one tracks
Yeah, are you
Bear.
gonna compare parking enforcement to fucking cops?
Not parking enforcement,
They
but
both give you tickets.
state rangers or state troopers. I mean, they're more than that.
Hmm.
Have you ever watched those shows? Those state troopers up there in the fucking hillbilly fucking hills?
Yeah, but that's because they don't have highway patrol.
Who's A-Ofer?
What is it?
A-Ofer.
I don't know what is it.
It's fucking 3 heart eyes. A cat with fucking
What do you
raindrops.
asking that for?
I don't know.
Raindrops?
With drops, yeah, like a cat wet.
A wet
I
cat?
think that's you. You walked by and then it fucking popped up all of a sudden.
Maybe, I don't know. But
I better change that subject real
fuck, I
quick.
forgot what were we just talking about though?
Shall I report it? We're about to get in trouble.
What was it? 8
Who's
over?
A-Ofer? I don't know who A-Ofer is, but
Drop her name.
that's
Show
kinda weird.
yourself.
A Ofer? Like, how's it spelled?
A-O-O-F-E-R.
Oofer?
Oofer.
Oh, that's an ass oofer, bro. That is for you.
That's weird. But,
Yeah,
I know,
I've never heard of that.
Hey, Oofer, give us a share.
But no, you guys were talking about cops before I walked out.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like, be careful.
Somebody said
Do what
cops
they
in-
say.
Cops in what?
Yeah, just
what
don't put yourself in a fucked up position, you know,
Well,
to get shot.
yeah, but at the same time, know your rights.
Know your rights.
You
You know
your
what?
rights.
Like,
So you want to talk about know your rights, you know? So we went to Kansas for a funeral. It was me and two of my brothers, and one of my brothers was always he was in trouble a lot, in and out of jail, you know, and so we were coming back from Kansas, and I passed a state trooper in Kansas, and he pulled us over because my windows were dark, so my front windows were tinted on my car. He pulled us over, told him what we were there for, you know, what we were doing, and he wanted to search my car. I mean, I don't have nothing to hide, so you know, I was cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother was, he knows his rights. He watches all these fucking cop shows, whatever, you know. So he knows his rights and shit. And he was fighting it, you know. He wasn't agreeing with it. And so finally, we got out of the car, and I walked back, and I was watching him search my car, because you hear it all the time where they fucking place shit in your car. You know what I mean? And I had nothing to hide. There's nothing. So I walked back, and I'm watching him search my car. And they told me I couldn't stand there and watch him. So I had to go in the front of my car. So I stepped away. They got done searching. They had fucking torn all our bags. You know, everybody's bag went through. Mm-hmm. All my tools in the back were gone through. Everything was gone through. They fucking popped my hood, and they're fucking, you know, and you're, right there by your windshield, and where your hood closes down, it's all full of leaves. They're fucking cleaning out my car, you know. They didn't find nothing, you know, and that's what I said. I said, hey, thank you for cleaning out my car. You know, haven't gotten to that yet, and I asked them if they found what they were looking for, and I think it might have been the wrong thing to say, but you know, he didn't find nothing. He asked me what he was supposed to be looking for. I said, I don't know. You're the one looking for it. You know what I mean?
Tell me, I'll help you.
So but it's just shit like that. Is why you got to be like that? You know what I mean? Just I guess it could have been worse, and guess I'm happy for the way it turned out. Nobody went to jail.
Man, I've been taking point, made to lay on the ground. All because supposedly the car was too low to the ground.
Oh, that was with your dad, huh?
Yeah. Like, I literally just got off work, went home, changed my clothes, go to the gas station to put gas to go back to my other job, and we're stopped and pulled over. Car's too low, so he makes us get out at gunpoint, lay on the ground, hands behind your back, feet crossed, like. We had to do that because the car was too low, when in reality it wasn't. And then we're told, I'm gonna give you a warning. Warning for what? We ain't doing nothing wrong. Multiple times that kind of shit's happened.
Yeah. My worst time, I was at the Vineyard Liquor, and I had my green Honda Civic, and I just came back from getting Sylvia her shots. So I stopped to get gas, and I think I was staying with my mom at the time or something. But so I'm in a green Honda Civic. I have gray pants on. I have a white T-shirt on. I have a shaved head. I have not one piece of red anything on my body except for my belt, which you can't see. I don't even have it hanging, nothing. And so when I'm pulling up to, you know how it is. You know, we all know this area. You're coming up. You can go to Vineyard or you can go to Triple K. I'm coming, and I go to Vineyard, and I see there's a cop, and it looked like he was just finishing up because there was a car that was parked too, and he just got into his car and was coming. I was like, this was gonna get me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I go in there and I pay for my gas, and he comes rolling through the parking lot, and I see him looking at me, and I'm just pumping my gas by that point, you know what I mean? And just pumping my gas. He stops, gets out, you know. Hey, excuse me, you know, like, what are you up to today? I'm like, pumping gas, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, well, you know, where you coming from? And I was like, I just came from, you know, taking my daughter to get her shots. And he was like, oh, the only reason I asked is I've never seen you around here. You guys know where I'm from, where I grew up since I moved to Cameron Park. You know where I've been at, you know what I mean? And then from then on, you know, I really knew that it was just going to be something that it didn't need to be. But, you know, I was like, oh, yeah? And he was like, yeah. You from around here? I was like, yeah, it's funny. You know, I've been living here since I was 11, you know. And he was like, oh, yeah, where are you originally from? And I'm like, from Placerville, you know what I mean? He was like, okay. So, yeah, I just never seen you around, you know what I mean? Are you a banger? And I was just like, you keep saying, you know, you never see me around, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's weird to me. Like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from San Jose. Well, no runner, you never see me around, dude. And so I asked him, I was like, well, how long have you been working up here? You know what I mean? He's like, 3 months. I was like, you know what, man? Like, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? But unless you're going to, you know, did I do anything wrong or anything like that? Because you're over here asking me, you know, why you don't recognize me. I grew up here. You're from fucking San Jose, you know what I mean? Like, take your ass back down there, you know?
No
fucking
wonder.
He was like, well, you know, let me see your tattoos. And I can't remember what tattoos I had at that time, but, you know, I didn't have the N or the can't stop, won't stop. I think I just had all the other shit. I don't even think I had the
I think Cisco makes a lot of jailhouse tattoos.
Yeah.
I got called out for fucking jailhouse tattoos. I'm like, man, I paid good money for these things.
No, they're good. But, you know, and I'm like, you know, this and that. He was like, you got any weapons? And I was like, no. He's like, you mind lifting up your shirt? And I was just like over it by that time. I was like, yeah, you know, and then I'm going to take off. So I lifted my shirt. He's like, oh, so you got a red belt? You know, and I was just like, yeah.
Or you got a belt on with sweatpants?
I didn't have sweatpants. No, I had gray pants.
You had sweatpants.
No, they're my gray
pants. What kind of weird shit are you into?
My gray bandana, or gray Ben Davis pants. But anyways, after a minute, you know what I mean, I just told him, you know, like, man, do you have anything, you know, that you want, you know, did I do anything, you know what I mean?
You're actually looking?
I was like, I got my fucking daughter right here, you know what I mean, you're harassing me for no reason. No, I'm just trying to get to know, you know what I mean? And I was like, so I'm here, and there was 3 people right here before I even got here that you didn't go see, get to know them, you know what I mean? Oh, actually, I don't feel comfortable with you wearing all that red. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, I was like, you didn't even see my red when you fucking first got out of the car, you know what I mean? And I want to say that's the last time I dealt with the cop, but yeah, it just made me really angry, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I am who I am, but if I'm not flying any colors or I'm not doing anything wrong, I just have a bald head with a white t-shirt, you know what I mean? You shouldn't even approach me. You shouldn't even, you know what I mean, unless you can have, and he didn't. He didn't say, you know, your tail lights out or none of that shit. He just approached me while I was pumping gas, minding my own fucking business.
I guess the issue is I'm over being tired of it. I'm over being mad about it. Like, it's happened enough back in the day. Like, I haven't been stopped or, I mean, cops have followed me more recently. They'll follow me fucking from work to my house or fucking, you know, from the store back home or something like that. But I mean, I've been stopped and put handcuffs for no reason. Fucking just.
How much does it bother you being through what we've been through in certain situations with police officers? How much does it bother you when you hear somebody say, what is it that they say? If you're not doing anything wrong, then the cops won't mess with you.
I mean, that's not true.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much what they say. And these are all the same, all lives matter people, these sheep people, you know, these kind of people that just have no regard for human life unless it's their human right.
Because to say all lives matter isn't the same as saying, like, if you're not doing anything wrong, cop won't mess with you.
Yeah,
because at the same time, like, all lives do matter.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying that's their
I get
defense to a real issue. You know
that's it. Like,
you don't have to. There's people that get killed over a tail light that's out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're gonna get you know what I mean?
And that's it. I mean, every situation is different, though. Like, I mean, I understand where people come from and say like, oh, you know, these cops are bad because they're doing that. Like, yeah, some of them are, but at the same time, like look at that story that just happened just the other day. Like, people called 911 because their fucking little baby was choking to death, and the cop got there before the ambulance, and the cop saved that baby's life. It was like fucking less than 3 months old. Like, not all cops are bad people, but just like with anything, the bad ones are going to bring the good ones down. So you're overlooked by that.
But it's also too, and this is for different aspects of life too, not just the blue lives, all lives, but whatever matter. I think the issue is that on a large scale, that some police stations had good cops, but they weren't turning in the bad cops.
Exactly.
And that's the issue. Because I actually was talking with somebody about this, is you kind of understand, and this goes back to your 6ix9ine situation, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a good cop and you see a bad cop doing a bad thing, yeah, you're supposed to turn him in. But then on an American Gangster, when he's like, you know what fucking bad cops do to, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That turn in that kind of money, you know what I mean? So automatically they consider them, snitches or whatever, and it's kind of the same thing. So like, if you really want to be a good cop, which good cops are, and that's all you ever want to do, like, do you want to tell and then maybe get ran out of the department or whatever like that? Don't tell. So there is going to be those casualties also, but for the most part, is me personally, I say fuck the police. Always have, always will.
Changed
for the most part. But I do admit that there is good cops. There's cops with good hearts. There's everything like that. But when there's unarmed people getting killed, then it's fuck the police.
Listen, like, I mean, I guess that's exactly what we were talking about fucking earlier. Like, you're gonna have good, you're gonna have bad. I've had good situations with cops where they could have written me a ticket. They could have taken me to jail. You were there for one.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I've had other times where...
Remember when they gave me the photo shoot, though? They're like, throw some gang signs. I was like, nah.
Fuck. Homeboy fucking wiggling like a motherfucker in the backseat. Only one with shit on him that he shouldn't have had.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've had it both ways where times I could have went to jail, but they didn't. And times where they shouldn't have been fucking with me, but they did. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's kind of all how you take it. And I'm not saying that that's justified and that's a cool thing to do and that's okay. But, I mean, life is what you make of it. And in certain situations, you can be a dick. And in certain situations, you can't.
Yeah. For sure. Like, I would never... Like I said, when you talk to me, I will say fuck the police. But I'll admit that if I get pulled over for something, okay, say I'm speeding, I'm going to take that loss. I'm going to take that L. Because I was speeding. You know what I mean? But when I get pulled over for no reason, or stopped for no reason, because I'm walking my dog, or this and that, and I feel like I'm being racially profiled, or by the way that I look, or whatever, you know what I mean? I am going to talk shit. I am going
racially
to
profile you Asians too?
I know that's right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But I mean, either way, you
been
know.
worse
I mean,
since the coronavirus.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. No, but that's a real thing, though. From what I've heard, is there is a lot of people being like, oh,
party foul.
You got coronavirus, to all the Asians and stuff like that.
That was me when it first started.
I bet.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Staying away for sure.
Guilty.
But I'm over that shit too, though. I'm ready back to normal. Although I do kind of hope that our place will shut down so I can.
That's right.
Hey, no, but you should. You know what I mean? Take advantage of that if you can.
I'm looking to a little bit more just to make sure. But
I know one guy who's still collecting unemployment, extra $600 a week and everything, and working full time.
Must be nice.
He's going to jail for
yeah, for real. That's a federal thing.
Illegal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What do you say we end this right here, folks?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll.
All right, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in, joining us. Appreciate all the feedback. Sergio, you're the real MVP this week.
Yeah, Sergio.
Shout out Sergio.
Baby.
You know?
Scorpion Kennels. Definitely gonna have to have you on here one of these days.
Nah, he don't do this kind of stuff. His ears get in.
Giving out your number?
Jack
I called
called you?
Jack. I mean, like, yeah, people like Jack. Somebody like
Yeah,
that.
if you
they
know
can
us,
call
hit us up. Let's talk. You know, what I mean? If you're strange,
check it out.
Hit us
hit us
up on
up.
Messenger, and we'll see what's up. You know.
You can hit me up.
Live chat.
Oh, live
Okay.
chat. Yeah, on live chat.
Hit me up on Instagram at JQ530. Leave a comment down there. Find your way there. Instagram is fine.
Start a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
Instagram page for a fucking channel.
Oh, okay. Well,
I started a
So
Facebook one, but there's nothing on it.
Fucking shout it out, dude, so we know.
Find me on
Legacy.
Find me on Snapchat, JJQ530. Slide in there. Let me know what you guys think of the show. Answer the question. We're putting the question of the week up every week at some point.
Well, we got to get it on early. You can't ask it on a Friday.
All right. So Fridays we're gonna record. I'll start putting up the question of the week on Monday to get the most responses.
Yes.
Let me know. Facebook at Jose Quinones. Find me on there.
I just want to say he got the Loyal Legacy Facebook page up. You know, let's get active on
Tonight
there.
or tomorrow, I will finalize it, put a logo and whatnot on there, and I'll get it up and running. That way you can follow that. Post everything on that, and
Bug will get Loyal Legacy Instagram page.
I'm gonna work on that one tonight as well. Hopefully have that up and running by tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to take care of something because I'm doing everything else behind the scenes. You know, so you
Easy.
I gotta fucking edit and fucking crop and do all this other shit. I'm learning as I'm going, so that shit's kind of hard.
I think we're all learning right now.
So me and Jose were talking about it earlier. We're thinking about bringing the show to different places. You know, my house, his house. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to get at least some post-production stuff. You know, when we're out at the basketball playing the tournament.
For sure, we're gonna put some basketball.
You know,
shit
some
on
other stuff. You know, because we do a lot of stuff. You know, we don't want to keep it boring right here in the studio.
Bro,
You know what I
boring.
mean? Like we want you to see.
I mean, this ain't boring.
Well, no, but you know what I mean. You know,
No,
if
you
you want to
just
see.
said that we're gonna keep it boring
Shut
here.
up.
We're gonna keep you guys. We're gonna keep you guys
Entertained.
tuned in,
Yeah.
entertained. You know, so when you start seeing us post just random videos during the week, don't be surprised. You know what I mean?
One
Watch
thing-
that shit because when you put us in our natural habitats, shit gets fucking funny.
That's
One thing we are hoping for this year is bringing you guys on location with the Raider Nation, live from a Raider game. All three of us. That's one probably won't be able to go.
Yeah.
But that is something that we are hoping for. Bringing you guys a live show, other fans, other people,
You didn't even
just
want to go to Vegas.
keeping it crap. Who? I'll go.
Yeah, but you're still a
I
Raider
ain't
fan.
walking
You gotta
everywhere.
fucking
Go to
go.
the game.
I'll be there.
I mean, I gotta walk fucking 80 miles back and forth.
Take a fucking.
You know, we all do different shit. You know, our free time. I show dogs when there's shows.
Play disc golf.
Disc golfer over here.
Beat
I
up
just follow
lanes.
sports, watch them, fucking study them, read
So-
about shit.
You know, if you see random videos on here, moments like that, check it out. You know what I mean? You get into it, see
You
what
want
it's
to see
about.
me in Domino's, $100 a game.
Here we
If you want to see me in Madden, $25 a game.
What's your gamer tag?
On PS4, I believe it is
Active.
Active 530 in it, maybe. Active 530 ENE, I believe, but I'm not sure.
He's trash.
My gamer tag is Bugless530. What's your game tag?
Mine is
That's on the PS4 only.
Hey, Toodles.
ch.rhino. You can find me on. I don't even know what the fuck you're laughing at right now. You can find me on FIFA. What you say, Hey Toodle?
Hey, Toodle.
I don't know what that is. You
That's funny.
What are you laughing at, dude?
That's fucking hilarious. You don't think it's hilarious?
This is fucking laughing. We were just talking about that when we got here.
I know. They got a fucking manly ass laugh. Huh?
Quit it.
Oh, man.
Shut that shit off, man. That was getting out of control. No, but we appreciate all our followers, all our subscribers, everybody that tunes into our station.
Yeah, you always active on the chat tonight, Sergio.
Like I said, you know what I mean? We're just trying to make memories and, you know, interact with our friends and family that, you know, in other words, we just like each other's stuff on Facebook or whatever, you know what I mean? If you're from out of state especially, we'd love to have you on, you know.
Come join in.
Chucho, give me a call and we'll fucking figure something out and releasing some shit. And
Absolutely, everybody. If you want to be a part of the show and you can't be, reach out to one of us, whether it's through Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube. You can link in with one of us. You'll get a number, call in.
We should even be able to eventually have like video chat where we can have their face up on the screen.
We gotta be smart to do that shit.
Yeah, we gotta.
Drizzle's our producer.
So that's something we're gonna bring Drizzle on as,
producer,
as like a behind the scenes producer kind of guy, because he you know, he knows a lot about this kind of shit. Like I said, I'm learning this shit as I'm going.
So you guys could also see the chat. You guys could see, you know, say we're talking about something we want to throw a picture on. You know what I mean? So they can see. We'll have it here, and then he'll be able to do that kind of type thing.
That's what the TV's up for. You know, like when we do these, you know, these videos, the music thing. Mm-hmm. And if there's a video with it, we'll have it running.
Or we could also do like a video of the week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The funniest video of the week. And
shit like that. You know what I mean? So
we'll be getting into that and whatnot. Like you said, we're doing big things. We just got the on-air sign, so that's official.
We are recording.
Yeah.
We got a little sign on the door that says we're recording.
Yeah. But
all right, folks. Well, we appreciate your support. Appreciate you guys coming through. Sergio, you are the Brilliant VP of the Week. Mm-hmm. Chucho, thank you. We appreciate you for allowing us to leak your song. Yeah. Everybody go check that out.
First phone call on the podcast.
First phone call, Joaquin Torres.
Thanks for hanging up on us.
That was cool, dude. That was fucking real cool.
Yeah, you're fucking awesome.
But,
salute.